I told you she's been doing the books.
Yeah.
She's motoring through them. She's lucky she doesn't have to wait every month.
I'm on the third book.
She's got 10 books waiting for her.
Yeah, but I did 3 of them.
Once again, sorry guys, I always forget to turn my computer off as far as sound goes.
Computer or phone?
That was the computer. I turned my phone off.
I don't know. You just start turning shit off. You're just touching shit. Like, we don't have a very professional setup, so you're just touching shit. At some point, it's like a baby monitor. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Once you touch it. And then you're like, well, I'm going to turn my phone back on. Now I'm going to turn it off. Now I'm going to turn my computer back on. Now I'm going to turn that off. So I just kind of give up and assume that you had a professional setup. And it's like, we would just be hitting buttons. Soundboard there. Well, soundboard I can work with. I had one. I had a big mixing board for a long time. I can work with that. I know what I'm doing there. That's all regulated shit. When you've got like baby monitor, laptop, cell phone, my phone, her phone, everyone's phone, and you're just like, punching in shit like a cockpit, like a pilot, really not making sense. Like, you didn't quite go to flight school, but you just figured out how to do this.
I watch YouTube video.
Yeah. World's worst hang glider. Like, that seems like it's right here.
I watch Sully.
Put it down the lake, guys. You're in your kitchen in the lake. This is basically what you're doing. So I just gave up asking, and I just let it happen. But sometimes you're like, I'm sorry, guys, forgot to turn my computer off. It's on.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
So, yeah, banter aside, he forgot to turn his computer off.
Sounds.
What you don't realize is we're just broadcasting this directly into your brain.
Yes.
You don't realize, especially if you're not watching and no one's watching, but it's still in your brain. You're just locking it away.
Part of school abilities.
Yeah. Taking a drag. I had something real witty to say, but it went away with salted caramel ice cream. So that sweet tooth sailed away.
But okay, guys, welcome back behind the screen. We're doing another look through and review of StoneStrix's Monster a Day Compendium. We have another one where we went through, because they're all in alphabetical order, so we went through A through C, and we're going to be starting with D.
Yep. As
always, I'm Jim.
I'm Dave.
And today we have a special guest who has come back to us. She's risen from the dead.
Yep.
Died?
I don't know. Who really knows?
Yeah, I mean, Assassin Crystal is with us. As per normal, she's back again. She's come back from nagging someone to death or something. Who the fuck knows? But she did something, and now she's back magically. So here with us in our fantastic studio kitchen. That's the name of the studio is Kitchen, and it's spelled KIYTCHENG7. The rest of those numbers are silent.
Some of those numbers are silent.
I said numbers, which was intentional. Just so, because you both looked at me real crazy for a second. But it was intentional. I know where I'm going. I got this. Fucking, I'm a Sherpa extraordinaire. I'm going to lead you up some kind of mountain.
Oh, God.
But okay, so yeah, so we're going to be starting with D.
With the Death Widow.
With the Death Widow, and I'm really looking forward to this because I love spiders.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're catching back in from the last episode, we had just finished off the Crystalline Dragon, which we kind of fanboyed over pretty hard just with all the fucking shit it could do.
Now I'm thinking, just because, I don't know if it's because Crystal's here, and in our first home campaign, Crystal played a Dragonborn, Kava, and I think that's always what sticks with me for you.
Sure.
Just because, that was the first home we
Because
played
she's
with.
small and angry, and she took it like a duck to water.
She really did.
It was just, I can cut things up. Yeah, I can punch stuff.
How cool would it be if there was a Crystalline Dragon, Dragonborn?
Sure.
That would be pretty cool.
Why not?
Yeah.
So I need somebody to come up with that.
I'm sure it's been there, and if the video was on, when you scrolled up, if you had actually like caught her face, because I was looking at you at the time.
All right.
Which was like, she got real happy, like Martin the Easter Mask was like, she's like, yeah, that was one of the things. But let's keep this trend going and start off good with the Death Widow.
All right, so oh my god,
just not my exposition there.
No, but I needed it like at least semi-centered.
It was.
No, this was too high.
Goddamn Goldilocks mouse phone. This roll's too much. This roll's too high. This one's too low. This one's just centered. Not really. Fuck it.
Yep. All right, so yes, we got a large monstrosity.
Yeah, it's a big spider.
He is a big spider. Underlined. And we got AC of 14, 60 hit points. And it's got a climb and walk speed of 30.
Yeah.
So we got, see, stats go, not the smartest thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big bug. It just wants to eat.
Yeah, true.
With most things that have had a really low intelligence, we've aligned it to it just wants to eat.
Yum, 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 yum.
It's going to do what it do.
Yep, and pretty much no charisma. So, I mean, it's not talking to you.
Yeah, it doesn't even have, I thought it had a language for a second. I was like, what's it going to speak?
Bug.
Bug.
Tell me your secrets, oh spidery one.
Spider.
Let's see, Dex being its highest.
Good stealth.
Yeah, got good. Yeah, plus 7 to stealth. And followed by strength, so it's pretty strong.
It's a very strong spider.
It's got blind sense.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, if it's in its, well, no, I would assume if it's in its web, it's more like tremor sense. Yeah. Blind sense is kind of interesting.
I mean, it just means it doesn't need its fucking multiple goopy eyeballs to notice you.
I mean, it's only up to 10 feet, so.
Okay, so natural animal, like spider sense, dude.
It's spider sense!
It's spider sense.
Oh my god, that must have been where it came from.
That would be my first thought.
CR3.
Yeah.
So let's see, we got spider climb.
Yeah.
The widow can climb difficult surfaces, blah, 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 blah. So it's a spider.
Yeah, if you know spider climb the spell, you know what that is.
Yep.
Web sense, that's another pretty much right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Book.
So yeah, I mean, if something's in its web, it can know the exact location of it.
Because of the shaky shakies.
Yeah. And then web walker, it's not impeded by the movement of the webbing. So I mean, it's all standard spider stuff.
Yeah, it's just the bite. It's got a big old box.
Oh god, yes it does. Plus 5 to hit. It deals 8 points of damage, 1d10 plus 3. And the target must make a DC 13 con save. Or become poisoned. While poisoned in this way, the target's incapacitated. Straight up.
Yeah, it's very Sheila.
Sheila.
Lord of the Rings. The big spider that
gotcha.
stabs Frodo.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Spoilers if you haven't watched it too fucking bad.
There you go. Spoilers for a movie like 10 years ago.
Yeah, they walked into fucking Mordor. It's like they said nobody could do.
Right.
One does not simply walk into Mordor. That's exactly what they fucking did. Sorry to ruin it for you. And then they had Tree Corp.
It's been about 10 years and I've seen any kind of movies.
The meeting of the Ents in the Two Towers, where they had Tree
yes.
Corp, whether or not they were going to get involved. And that was like a solid 2 hours right there in a 4-hour movie.
That's true. Very true.
Walking, tree talking, more walking, power poles. You can sum that shit up.
So you're also, on top of being incapacitated, you're going to take 13 or 3d8 poison damage at the start of each of your turns. That's a good little chunk. 3d8.
Honestly, I think that's right on the money, man. I would almost be inclined to boost it up a little more if I was feeling super dickish.
I mean, I could definitely see that because the 13 con save is not that hard to make.
No, and I mean 13 is going to be the average on the poison damage.
Yeah, on that poison damage, yeah.
So like that poison damage is driving the money. Same with the con save. That's just being generous in my book.
Yeah, I could definitely see the con save being bumped up and then right there with it, the damage.
Yeah.
You're going to take it at the start of each of your turns. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on success.
Yeah, and then having the paralysis effect, right?
It's straight up incapacitated.
Okay, yeah, so I was just like,
yeah. For all intents and purposes, you're unconscious.
Essentially, yeah. You're just aware of what's going on.
So, I mean, it's a big spider that's got a mean bite.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, no, I like spiders.
Don't see them all too often.
You don't?
Because I don't fucking like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not often I run them. I did that one drider, and that was half spider, so it was okay. And it almost killed everybody. Well, no, it didn't. It actually almost killed everybody. But that was the
It tried to shoot an arrow at me, and I no.
Don't think it's bye.
All right.
To be your friend.
What you don't know is it was it.
Yeah. I'll float down here, Georgie.
It came out of a well.
It did. The fancy version of a sewer drain.
Well, yeah.
Too sure.
Alrighty, so that's the Death Widow.
Yeah, there's really not much to go in depth about.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's a fucking large monstrosity.
It's a really mean spider.
It's a mean big spider.
Yeah.
No
What do
whitey
you want to
please.
squish?
Ooh, let's see. So we got some demons.
Yep.
Demons.
If you're a fan of StarCraft, you know what a baneling is. I guess nobody really cared for him to take it off, so he just left it.
I had no idea what these things are.
They're little bomby bug things.
Okay, cool.
And I guess he just labeled them as demons.
Right.
But I mean, baneling is the same, the look is the same, so the art is definitely not his, but he credited it obviously.
Right.
And like how in the beginning he changed like the Eldrazi and all the MTG stuff. I guess Blizzard is less caring or giving a fuck towards things as much as like Wizards might be.
Right.
But yeah, this is
Looks like a blob.
it's a baneling through and through. They roll, they walk slow, they blow up.
Got you. Okay.
Like Goop Monster.
So let's see. Banelings are fiends filled with acid sacs, covering almost all of its body. Ready to explode when the baneling dies. Spraying. So yeah. So it's what you said. It's
Yep, that's what they do.
acid.
Acid explosion.
Yeah. So it's a small fiend demon, chaotic evil, through and through.
Sure.
AC 12.
Yep.
And 7 HP.
They're not hard to kill, but they pop.
Yeah. It does have a really fast walk speed though.
Well, if you look at it in terms of the game, they walk really slow. But the thing that makes the baneling so crazy is they can roll, right? So they can do a thing called like hook legs or whatever, and they just tuck in and they roll at you and then run. That's all their purpose is to roll, hit, pop.
Got you. Yeah, and across the board, I mean, this thing, except for Dex, is pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Con and Wisdom, average, but everything else, you know, they're not strong, they're not smart,
Yeah.
and they don't look pretty.
No.
They're immune to acid damage, which you would kind of assume. Dark vision up 60 feet,
Yep.
and a passive of 10.
Yep.
So they can understand Abyssal, but they don't speak.
It's fair.
And they're a half challenge rating.
Oh yeah, but get those dudes in the swarm.
Oh, God, I know, right?
Like, yeah, go ahead, hit it. That's fine.
And you get acid everywhere.
So let's see. Death Burst. The bane that explodes when it drops to 0 HP. Each creature within 10 feet of it must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, taking 7 or 2d6 acid damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing would be, if you're in a swarm, kill one, and then
Oh god, it's a splash.
and it pops on all the other ones, and then it's.
Well, they're immune to acid.
Oh, that's true. Is it acid? It is acid damage. Yeah. Ah, damn. I was gonna say that'd be really bad.
I know.
So let's see. The only attack it has is bite +4. Yeah, 1d4, average of 2 acid damage.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. I would think that it might be like some piercing and then some acid damage.
Nah, because it's meant to be in swarms.
Explosion.
Right.
Yeah, because they're part of the race called the Zerg, and the Zerg are just about swarms. Tiny little dudes that don't have a lot of hit points, but they amass in great numbers. Banelings are just meant to bust through shit. That's it.
The arch nemesis is Buzz Lightyear.
Sure. To infinity and beyond.
And beyond. This has got a guy I've seen before.
Yeah. Was there other versions up at the top? Because you had all these like breakdowns. So
Yeah,
Harold
so
Rot.
I think that's him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you've got Putreludus, Pustuloid.
Pustuloid, yeah.
There it goes.
So let's see. Herald of Rot. The living embodiment of disease and decay. I already like it.
Sure.
A Herald of Rot looks like the abomination of humanoid. The abomination of humanoid.
Mhm.
Vulture and goat. Okay, I get you.
Oh.
Eyeless sockets stare at prey as a constant cloud of putrid aloft. Offal?
Yep.
All blue. Hangs around the demon.
Awful is just like a mist.
Oh.
So this is something that is, like, you can summon. So if summoned, a Herald of Rot will fixate on a given or freely chosen target.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can summon them just like any other, like find something lesser demon,
Right.
stuff like that. And then they're not from the demon, they're just there to fuck shit up. If you want to be a demon and throw that in there, sure thing.
I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
That's crazy looking.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's it do?
So let's see. It's a large fiend demon, chaotic evil. So it's large, it's big.
Yeah.
15 AC, 104 HP, It's got a walk speed of 40, it's pretty fast, and a flight speed of 60.
That's pretty fast.
So so you're not outrunning it in either
Or
capacity.
flying.
Yeah, most people aren't going to outfly it.
Well, hey, you never know.
Oh, you never know.
You could jump on something that flies and go after it.
Maybe. So let's see. The only real downside to it is the intelligence and the charisma. Because it ain't pretty. It ain't really. I mean, it might talk to you, but I mean, it's got telepathy for 120 feet.
So at least it can talk
Yeah.
telepathically, which is good.
It also speaks Abyssal.
Mm.
So let's see. It's got dex saves, con saves, wisdom saves. Con saves being its biggest, which makes sense. Its con is it's very hardy.
Yarp, yarp.
It's got resistances to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons.
Yep.
Straight up immune to poison and necrotic.
Yeah.
Can't be poisoned as far as condition goes. It's got dark vision up to 120 feet. And that's a CR 6.
Wow.
So magic resistance, I think most demons have it.
Yeah, in some shape or form they have something like that. Like a lot of the castery ones might have it, or some of the bigger ones do. Like they have a magic aspect to them. They have some kind of resistance to it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, okay, magic weapons are gonna hurt it, but magic spells in itself are gonna be halved, which is nice.
Right, yeah. Negative energy, so it's aura of decay. Negative energy radiates from the herald and an aura of 120-foot radius.
That's that awful.
That's massive.
Awful is bad.
Awful. Any creature in that area can't regain hit points, which is nice.
Wow.
That is.
Well, I mean, given that he's the Herald of Rot and like the aura of decay and just the all-around flavor of it, it's perfect.
Yeah. No, I definitely like
Fuck
that.
you ain't getting healed.
Right, yeah. Your cleric's not going to be much use there.
Nah, let him down or get the fuck away. Hope he doesn't chase you.
Yeah. So he has, for actions, he can make a multi-attack. He can take 2. One with his beak, one with his claw.
Yeah.
So the beak is a +6 to hit, 10 on average damage, 2d6 plus 3. If the target is a creature, which I would hope so, it must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or become diseased.
Oh.
Yep, I think that's the first time I've seen that.
Disease is super rare. They have a few in the DM's guide as far as like eye rot and shit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. While diseased in this way, the target takes 9 or 2d8 necrotic damage at the start of each of its turns. Then it can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns to end the effect.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I like that.
Yeah.
So that's if it bites you.
That's its meaty.
Claw is +6 to hit, and it's going to deal 14 2d10 plus 3 slashing damage.
Yep.
And that's just straight up. Last thing we got.
Fetid.
Fetid?
Yep.
Fetid cloud?
Poop cloud.
Okay, gotcha.
It's basically a fun cloud. It's a stinky cloud.
Oh.
It's got a recharge of 5 or 6. A 20-foot radius cloud of disease extends out from the herald. The cloud spreads around corners. Each creature in that area must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or become diseased. And while diseased in that way, a target can't use reactions. Its speed is halved, and it can't make more than one attack on its turn. In addition, it can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Oh.
And then it can repeat the saving throw, just like the other one.
Also, because you know me well enough, StoneStrix's, you got a fucking typo in there. If you ever watch this, wait, it can take a bonus action on its turn, not bot.
Okay.
Spell check your shit, fool. See, it's not just you I do it to. I zoned in on that immediately. Until I said something, wasn't happening. I wasn't getting away from it. My brain was like, nope, point it out.
The last thing we got is the pustuloid.
Pustuloid.
These small mischievous demons are among the weakest of the demons. They are repugnant, worm-like creatures that carry disease. Interesting. Same different.
I got you. Same different. Same different.
What little? I don't look no little.
It's just a big picture.
I know it says small up here,
Weakest.
but look at it. It doesn't look. It looks huge. I would be scared to death of that
It
thing.
looks scary, yeah.
All I can think is that episode. If anybody's seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there was a Halloween special that they
Sure.
did. where they were trapped in like the Hell House.
Okay.
That might have been the name of the episode. And
Trapped in Hell House.
yeah, and it was like the people it was a haunted house party thing, and the people when they did it, they got a magic book that they thought was fake. It was real and drew symbols for the fear demon all over the place.
Oh, God.
And so like horrible stuff was happening in this house.
Typical Buffy.
Right. Well, when they tried to stop it before it does, and like they destroy the circle, and like that was the final thing that needed to be done to summon him.
I know how to fix it. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Can you read Latin? No.
That's essentially what happened.
Well, what if that says don't destroy the circle? Nah.
Why did it say that?
You gotta get rid of these things.
So like the demon, like the floor cracks open and it comes out of where the hole or the circle was.
yeah.
Behold my power and blah blah and blah blah. And then like it's like typical demon looking.
Sure, it's scary looking.
And then it does the pull back away from it because it was all those
Pan out.
and it was like an inch tall.
What?
It was the fear demon, but it was like stupid small, and like they literally just step on him and kill him.
This guy's.
Yeah, but he had like superpower over like fear.
Yeah.
But when they saw him, they weren't afraid anymore.
This is the most terrifying. Wait, it's not so bad.
It's a baby mouse.
It's great. And it's one of the episodes that really stuck with me. So let's see. We got small, fiend demon, chaotic evil once again. AC 12, HP 27.
So far, it's stronger than the Baneling, which is
Yeah.
saying it was one of the weaker ones.
Yeah. Speed is 30,
Nice.
which that's really far for a small demon. But I
It's
guess
a
so.
monster.
It's just, yeah. Let's see. I mean, it's not. I mean, strength. As far as being one of the weaker, I guess that's it's not physically strong. It's stronger. But Dex and Con are pretty up there. Yeah. Let's see. Damage, immunities, poison and necrotic. Condition immunities, poison and necrotic.
I don't know about a necrotic condition.
I don't think so.
I mean, whatever, dude. StoneStrix's, you get a slip up. Everybody gets one. First it was bot. This is your second strike. I'm just fucking playing. But, I mean, yeah, okay, whatever. If there's a necrotic condition.
Yeah.
I mean, in
Okay.
real life, I guess there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit can be a little necrotic.
Yeah. So then dark vision. I almost said dark sense. Dark vision. 60 feet. I can speak abyssal.
Yeah.
And it's a CR1. I'm kind of surprised about that. It also has a death burst.
Yeah. It blows us up.
Yep, but it's a smaller radius than the Banelings. It's only 5 foot radius from it. And it's a DC 12 con save, or you become diseased. The diseased creature's skin rapidly develops painful pustules. Pustules. And the creature has disadvantage on Constitution checks and saving throws. That's awesome. I dig that.
That would be Beazle thing else right here.
Ew.
It's kind of like Black Plague.
It's a pustules.
Gross.
That's dope. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, my big thing for this, it doesn't say that it ends.
Nope.
It's-
It just means you're growing them. But you can.
It's-
Pustules and creature has disadvantage. Checks. Oh, so it's just a thing. Yeah, never
yeah,
mind.
it's like permanent. I guess like
It's a little like a lesser restoration.
yeah, or remove curse maybe.
It wouldn't be a curse.
It's not a curse, but or something similar, lesser restoration greater.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Except for remove diseases and status effects.
yeah, like the paladins lay on hands or something. I did that a lot. I really like that.
So if
effect.
it blows up on you, it blows up on you, and that's fucking it.
Yeah, I mean, you got a DC 12 con save, which shouldn't be too hard. Just don't botch it.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get bad moments, but just fucking.
This will be when I did it. It's like 5 of these things burst on me, and I'm like, okay, one of these gotta be.
Like the 20s go. They're all ones. You've contracted D&D leprosy.
Pretty much. For its actions, it's got a claw attack. +4 to hit. And it's going to deal 1d4 + 2, average of 4 slashing, +5 necrotic, or 2d4.
I get that.
So yeah, I get that too. I kind of wish there was a bite though.
It's got a fucking
That there
breath
would
on
be
it,
a
dude.
bite.
Yeah, right. So putrid breath. It's got a recharge. I don't know what the recharge would be. I guess 6.
Strike. 3, kid. Lucky for you, this is my kind of baseball where you just have as many strikes as I feel you need. Until shit gets weird, but you forgot to put a reason. Check your shit.
Strike number 644.
He should have been out a long time ago. I fucking like what he does.
So we got, so it's going to exhale a 15-foot cone of putrid gas. Each creature in that area must make an DC 12 dex saving throw, or take 10 or 3d6 necrotic on a failed or half as much on a success.
Nice. Unless he meant that recharge to be just every fucking turn. No, he can get it back.
As long as you don't roll a 1 on a d6.
Yeah. Anything 2 through 6, just anything. Just rolling a d6 as long as you don't lose your d6. You can like I got one.
You roll the d6 to make the players think that
Yeah,
you're recharged.
It's what I lovingly refer to as just phantom dice rolling, where you just make them make noise and people go, what's he doing back there?
Yeah!
I do it all the fucking time, dude. I will take dice and I will kick dice and roll them all the time.
Can I kick the door down? Yeah, hold on. Roll.
So you do that all the
I don't
time?
want to kick the door down all the time.
You're always rolling dice.
Exactly.
What?
So I have no problem telling you this because then when you think that we just roll the dice to roll dice, shit's gonna happen.
Aw, man.
There's no safety net.
Ah, damn.
I dig the way he looks. I don't mind it. It's a little weird. This is not one of his better works, and that's okay.
I don't know. I like it strictly for the death burst.
Yeah, the blowy up effect. I would change that to one thing though, on both Baneling and him. I would change it on when hit by melee.
I would just straight up.
I would just do that and see she doesn't like that thought either. That's what she would say if it was blown up on you. I got the goo on me.
Pretty much. I got the goo.
Yuck.
And that's going to be it for, what, demons?
Destroyed, yeah.
All right. This guy I've seen before. Woo!
It's pretty cool looking.
So we got devils.
Pack Devil.
Pack devil.
There's a lot of shit.
There it is. So let's see. What was that? Malicious whispers or whisperers. Pack devils love to watch the inevitable demise of greatness that their deals bring. Cool.
Sure. We got no witnesses and infernal pacts.
Yeah. So no witnesses. Pack devils are highly defensive of their powers. If the subject of their deal refuses an offer, the pack devil seeks to kill the individual, leaving behind no trace of the pack devil's existence.
Sure.
Oh.
Okay.
And then it's just making infernal deals with you.
Yeah.
I could summarize that up too.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Just to make deals with you.
Now, it does right here, it's kind of interesting. Such boons may include, but are not limited to, ability score improvements, new feats, or epic boons found in the DMG.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, why not? If you're going to make a deal with the devil, you might as well get something really fucking cool out of it.
Yeah.
It's just giving people because a lot of the epic boons you don't get until after level 20.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope to be able to get these things, but you're doing it at a fucking cost.
Oh, definitely.
That's crazy.
All right, let's see. Large Fiend, Lawful Evil.
Yep, very excited for you know with you so far.
Yeah. AC 17.
Yes.
It's got 142 HP.
Wow.
And it can move 40 feet a turn. Yeah. As far as stats go, there's 3 18s in there. Strength, Con, and Charisma.
Nice.
Yeah, lowest one being Wisdom at 14.
I feel like that's right on the point, though, especially for a team that's got to make some deals.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say so. It's Intelligence save, Wisdom save, and Charisma saves. It also has Deception and Insight as skills, so it can lie to you, and it's going to be hard for you to lie to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, I like that. Because I feel like that would be one of my characters, Maddie. Yeah, sure, but trying to be real sly about it. It's not going to work.
Not a good liar.
No, he's not.
Not work. Nope.
So he has some resistance. It's cold, straight up, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic weapons that aren't silvered.
Gotta be magic, gotta be silver.
Yep. And then he has immunity to fire and poison damage, and he can't be poisoned with it. He has a 120-foot dark vision. He has telepathy up to 120 feet. and he can speak Infernal.
With what mouth?
Wow.
That's true.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mouth.
He's got little speed hole vents, I guess, on the side.
Weird.
The little circle thing. If you look at the right side bottom, right below the eye.
Well, like this.
Yeah, I guess they're like little subwoofer speakers.
Or either that, or that's like what he telepathically communicates to you with.
Yeah, you could just do common and or telepathy. You could just do whatever language, but also Infernal.
Right.
It didn't fucking matter.
No.
I just think it's cool.
However you want to do it.
Yeah.
CR9. So it's a higher up there monster.
Yep.
So we can see it's got double sight, so we can see in magical darkness. Yep. Infernal Pact. The devil can make an infernal pact with a willing creature, granting it special boons in exchange. Okay, so that's just the thing it can do, straight up.
Yeah.
As a part of the mechanics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Makes a deal for exchange for a soul.
That's when you pull your players aside and be like, okay, it wants to make a deal with you. If you kill the other person, then it'll give you this. And then the other person, hey, if you kill that guy,
Well,
then
how do you play someone who's lost their soul?
probably the same way. I think it would be something along the lines of it's the same way, except for there might be like maybe no magical healing will work on them or something.
I don't know. I would make him basically be true fucking neutral at that point. There'd be an alignment shift where you're just there. You'll do things, but you're not really in it to do anything. You're not in it for benefit.
Because you would still have like a consciousness and a goal in mind. I just think that like if he has that soul on the chain, basically, like if he wants you to do something, it's gonna happen, and maybe to start.
But if you die, there's no resurrection because he's got your fucking soul.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
But I mean, look in terms of like deck of many things, pulling the void card. Your soul is pulled from your body and trapped in the void somewhere, and you remain kind of tied.
Yeah.
So in this case, he's keeping you alive, but he has your soul.
Right. Yeah.
So there's it. I mean, it's up for interpretation. I mean, really, you can play it however you want. I would just like,
I might do it as like a mark on your soul.
sure,
And then I think
you can definitely do that.
I think it'd be interesting then because you need a celestial or something that can see
No,
your soul.
no holy magic, no going on hallowed ground, that kind of fucking deal.
Yeah, I would definitely say things like along those lines. So it's also resistant to magic.
Yeah.
So let's go to its actions. It can make 3 attack actions as part of its multi-attack, 2 with its claws and 1 with its horns.
I hope so.
Yeah. Let's see. The claw attack is a +8 to hit, and it deals 1d8 +4 slashing or 8 average.
Pretty normal.
Yeah. So got a big stat block right here for the horns. It's a +8 to hit, 13 average, 2d8 +4 piercing. If the target is a creature other than an undead or a construct, it must make a DC 14 con save or lose 5 1d10 hit points at the start of each of its turns due to an infernal wound. Each time the devil hits the wounded creature with this attack, the damage dealt by the wound increases by 1d10 or average of 5.
Wow.
Any creature can take an action to staunch the wound. So yeah, so it's ongoing damage, bleeding
And it
damage.
gets bigger the more he hits you.
Yep, it's just like the mass
That's
killer.
crazy.
Yes. Yeah. Very much. Exactly. Except he's doing it with horns. And the other cool thing too that I was seeing in there was it's the same thing in terms of like has to hit a creature. This time he specifies undead or construct, but with like the pustuloid or the other one, it has to hit a creature. And my first immediate thought was, what's the word? Constructs.
Oh, right.
Things that aren't affected to poison, that don't have any like.
But they were acid damage.
No, that's the Bane one.
Oh, right.
But the pustuloid.
Oh,
is-
true. Yeah.
So like things that don't have a working nervous system or veins,
Right.
circulatory system, where if there's no blood pumping, you're not really affected by these poisons and necroses.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know how you might. That's interesting. But yeah, so that's the Pack Devil, the Pack Demon. What was it? Pack Devil?
Pack the
Devil.
devil.
So that's the Pack Devil.
Onward.
And I like the runes carved around it and stuff.
Every
It looks
one's
pretty
a
cool though.
pact.
Yeah,
I like the horn.
That's what I figure. Every fucking cut is a pact.
yeah, no, I like that. Oh, Okay, so there's only one devil.
That's okay.
So let's see. We got the dire anglerfish.
That's pretty cool.
That is, anything dire is awesome.
I mean, have you seen a real anglerfish? They're fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, they're definitely.
They're not long like that, but they're fucking terrifying.
So it's a huge beast on the line. AC. So if you can't tell, this is only in the water.
Yeah.
I would assume then it's gonna be like it swims through the air. That'd be cool.
It's a flying fish.
Normals that don't use storms. That was such a letdown.
It's a flying fish.
I feel like we did a better version of what we reviewed.
As far as the storm wolf? Yeah, no, I definitely would. I like the storm wolf that we did. So let's see. It's got 105 HP.
Yeah.
It's got a 50-foot
50-foot swim speed. We don't got to talk about land speed because, although I guess it has a gribby grabby.
I mean, yeah.
You got a gribby grabby hand.
One.
Well, yeah, because I mean, all the other ones are just kind of like whippies. But then you got the gribby grabby hand.
Like every single one of them are the
Lures.
The lures, yeah. So let's see. It's got here, let's put these. Strength is 20.
Through roof. Well, it's a
Wow.
fire, so I would assume.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's got a good con too. No intelligence.
I
It's
mean,
not
I
smart
stand.
at all.
I stand by my statements of previous beasts and or other things.
This one just really wants to eat.
It wants to eat, and that's okay with me.
And it's got a 7 charisma, which are the only 2 negatives. And intelligence and charisma. Let's see. Perception and stealth are its 2 skills. It's got a +8 stealth, which is pretty
I
nice.
believe that.
Right in the water.
Yeah.
That's what all the lures are for.
Mm.
Look at that glowy light.
Pretty light. Oh shit. It's got blind sight up to 60 feet, dark vision up to 120 feet, and a passive of 14, so it's got a pretty high passive. It's a CR5, no language. Okay, let's see.
That's glub.
Glub. False appearance. While it remains motionless in dim or light or darkness, it appears as dancing lights that resemble floating lanterns.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
true life.
That's pretty interesting.
It's exactly how it would be for the real thing.
Oh yeah.
Just get the one little glowwormy thing, and then other fish come and eat it, and then he's like, "Ah, joke's on you, big enough."
Water breathing. It can only breathe air.
What?
I've read that sentence like 3 times. I'm like, Jim, this is new for you, man. I literally read that a lot in my brain. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it, but this is a new fucking low for you, Jim. You know how to breathe. This is not what that says. I'm like, where is he doing this? Either he's fucking up, or StoneStrix's made a real big boo-boo, or something happened. And I was like,
I didn't see that.
I was screaming internally for a second. I was like, what did you just read? Where did that go?
So yeah.
Only breathes there.
It's a fish, guys. It breathes water.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it breathes underwater. It doesn't technically breathe water.
Technically, it breathes air.
It does breathe air. It
The
breathes
air
oxygen
bubbles.
from the water.
Yeah, it filters it out. Not the water bubbles. Do you not know how fish work?
She watched Finding Nemo, man.
Too much Sonic in her life. It's just grab the air
Yeah,
bubble and
it's
breathe
the
it in
air
there.
bubble. Yeah, that's what he does.
No, fish filter your air through their gills, Bubby, and then just push it back out. They don't. It's not like a bubbler. We got fish tanks at home.
Yeah.
Just because they like the bubbles doesn't mean that's what they're breathing on. They don't congregate there to survive. I mean, I want to put a bubbler in a bathtub for you and let you snorkel. And when you feel like you're running out of air, go ahead and try to get those air bubbles and see what happens.
Hey.
You're going to be blue-faced real quick. The jets aren't helping.
So, okay, it's got a huge stat block right here for the bite.
For the bite, yeah, he's probably got like a swallow and a bait and a grapple and probably every other fucking thing under the sun. I'm excited.
So it's got a +8 to hit. So just the damage initially is 21 average, 3d10 plus 5.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. If the target is a huge or smaller creature, remember, this is a, okay, I thought it was a large.
Huge.
No, it's a huge.
So it's huge. Okay, so if it's huge or smaller, the creature is swallowed straight up.
Runs the gamut. He can swallow himself. So he
It's
can
gonna
swallow
swallow
anyone
his
else.
tail.
While swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the anglerfish. And it takes 17 5d6 acid damage at the start of each of the anglerfish's turns.
Yeah.
It can hold only one huge creature or up to 4 large or smaller creatures inside of it.
I'm gonna eat the party.
Yeah,
Wow.
You ever know a guy named Jonah?
yeah, that's exactly what I was going with. So let's see. If the anglerfish takes 20 points of damage or more on a single turn from a creature inside it, the anglerfish regurgitates all smaller creatures. Which fall prone in a space within 5 feet of the anglerfish. How does that work? You're underwater. I guess
You would float out.
you're trying to catch her.
But I mean, I guess you'd be
Right,
face
yourself.
down or back down. It was just kind of like
Float
shit.
back up.
Like you're gonna be a little disorientated unless it's close to the bottom of the seafloor, then in which case it's gonna spit you out, and you're still gonna sink because you're not buoyant. So you're gonna slowly.
Especially if you got armor on.
If you're regurgitated with armor, you're gonna sink like a fucking rock.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hit the ground, not fucking slow either.
So let's see. If the anglerfish dies, a swallowed creature is no longer restrained by it and can escape from the corpse using 10 feet of movement, exiting prone. Okay.
So, in terms that Crystal would understand, it'd be Drax cutting his way out of the monster at the beginning of the Guardians 2 movie.
Ah, got you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Monster's dead, and he cuts his way out.
Yep.
I dig this thing.
I do.
I think, honestly, I'd probably just throw it. I would modify it. I like it how it is. I would modify it just to fuck with people and make it flying through the air. It
Put him living in a rain cloud.
Oh God.
or like in a mist.
Sure, as long as there's water.
Yeah. It's like a valley of mist, and they're like,
As long as there's water, it can
What's that
breathe.
cloud over there? It's the freaking.
He just crawls. He's got like a speed of one dingle arm. Just, I'm gonna get you. That's why he has all the tendrils and the lures. Like, just come on, come to me, please. Don't make me chase you.
I think that would be really cool. Like if you, because that's how I might use him. Is like out of water, and like in like mist. And so there's like a valley of mist, and when you go in it, you can only have like a 10-foot like clear vision or something.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's on top of a mountain.
right, yeah. I mean,
The
and
clouds in the mist.
and you see the lures.
Yeah.
And then you should,
Oh,
What's that?
It's
Let's go.
pretty light.
There's somebody
no.
else.
At the top of the mountain, there's a lake, and it's covered in mist. Now you see the lures.
That's true too.
You
There you
just
go.
pop right into his fucking mouth,
Yeah.
like a volcano almost.
Yeah.
Well,
See
you're dead.
Something like that. Ooh,
That's cool.
Dream Eater. So this is a
creepy.
large aberration, chaotic evil. I've seen this one. I haven't read it though.
That's a creepy
It's
looking.
new to me. I like it.
So let's see. 17 AC, 133 HP.
Nice.
It's only got a fly speed of 40, or only has a fly speed, which is 40.
Yep.
It's pretty strong all the way around. It's got 21 strength, being its highest, followed up by dex.
Nice.
The lowest,
Icon.
yeah, followed up by charisma,
Is new and then
and then it with 13 being the lowest.
sure.
I didn't forget to look at the dire fish. What is that? CR5. Okay.
The dire fish.
Yeah.
Show that dire fish.
So let's see. It's got some saving throws: dex, wisdom, and charisma. Which I'm surprised strength is not in there, seeing as how that is his highest.
Yeah, it's got to be based off of what he's doing, man.
True. It does have perception as its only skill.
Nice.
It is immune to poison and psychic.
It's very rare you see someone with immunities to psychic.
Yep. Condition immunities can't be charmed, exhausted, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. You just took out like everything most of my characters would try to do.
Yeah.
To blow it up.
You can blow it.
I mean, I guess that's to be said for most things in
Fire.
life. I guess that's to be said for most things in life. You can blow it up.
I feel like that's something like, in the movies where they're always like asking like the vampires,
How do we beat it?
if I stick you in the heart, will you die? I'm pretty sure if you stick anything in the heart, it's gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Crystal's past life was just a demolition man. Like, how do you solve anything? Well, you can blow it up.
It doesn't have any immunity to fire. You can blow it up.
It does
Fire.
not.
No.
This is true.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's just blow it up. The smallest one of the group is just like, you can blow it up. There's no critical thinking in her gameplay, kids. It's always just, can you blow it up? If yes, blow it up. If no, try to blow it up anyway. Ask again, blow up afterwards. Like, it's that really weird flow chart that always just leads back to blow it up.
Chop it up.
Chop it up.
You know?
I mean, yeah,
It can be chopped up.
chop it up, blow it up.
Come on.
Anything that
I'm
ups,
ready.
Oh, yeah.
lift it up, blow it up, smush it up, cut it up,
Wrap it up.
wrap it. You're like a vomit for D&D. Cut it, burn it, boom it, hit it, nuke it, stab, slice it,
Karate chop.
Eat it.
right? Missile it, arrow it, shock it. Like, just stop it.
Fireball.
Stop it.
Okay.
Do the things.
All right, so it has true sight up to 120 feet.
I fucking believe that.
That's massive. And a passive of 17.
Very good.
That is-
You ain't sneaking around.
Nope. It speaks all languages and has telepathy up to 120 feet.
I'd poop myself if this thing started talking to me.
That's so true.
I'm like, whatever you say, guy, I'm with you. One of us, I'm with it.
Okay.
Part of the team.
It's exactly where my mind went when I bus. It's a CR10.
Have you met our new Lord and Savior? This guy.
Have you met the Dream Eater?
Yeah.
So let's. Oh my God! Have you met Barney?
Have you met Ted?
So let's see.
It's got 2 legendary resistances.
Yep. Yep.
Multi attacks.
So make 2 claw attacks.
Oh god, but it has other stuff.
It does have some legendary actions down here. So let's see. Claw attack. It's plus 9 to hit. 13 average, 3d8 psychic damage.
Yep.
Which is kind of interesting. So I guess it passes through you. And the target must make a DC 14 con save or gain 1 level of
Yeah.
exhaustion. Nice.
That's why I said, oh god, because I got ahead of you, and I was just like, oh.
Yeah, I like that.
Because
a lot.
it's not doing physical to you. So even though he's got these big gangly arms, it's almost like it's cutting in and going through your physical into your spiritual and just pulling pieces away. I like that, like tearing at your psyche, and I dig that. The only thing so far that I would change is based on that picture. I would give his claw a 10-foot reach.
I can definitely see
Especially
that.
those long fucking nails, man.
Mhm.
Those things are huge.
I would give him a 10-foot reach.
What you don't know is this is what Slender Man looks like without his.
The white, the suit, the
Yeah.
tentacles.
So then it has Terrorize. So recharge at 5 or 6. The Dream Eater emits nightmarish visions. Each creature in a 10-foot basic radius of the Dream Eater must make a DC 14 Wisdom save or become paralyzed until the Dream Eater's next turn.
You know who would fucking fail that? Maddie.
Especially because it would be flavored as like flames and shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, my sister. Nope, I'm out.
I'm out.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, guys, I had this character that was Maddie. He was a monk, and his whole thing for becoming a monk was like he was trying to basically repent. Long story short, because he killed his sister because he had the major anger issues. And so what's the big thing that gets to Maddie? Fucking hallucinations of his sister.
I fucking took full advantage of that shit.
I loved it. We went up against this fucking hag that every time I Maddie would like run at her, but I'm gonna beat your face in. No, brother, no. Oh my god, I'm done.
I'm sorry.
I fall down crying.
So that's Terrorize.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So let's see. Legendary actions. It can take 2 legendary actions, choosing from the options below. Dream Walk. The Dream Eater magically teleports up to 40 feet to an unoccupied space that it can see. That's cool. That's cool. And Deep Slumber, which takes both of its actions.
Oh.
The Dream Eater targets one creature that it can see within 60 feet. That creature must make a DC 14 Wisdom save or fall unconscious for 8 hours. The creature wakes up if it takes damage or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
8 hours of sleep.
8 hours of sleep, and then I'm just gonna terrorize you.
Yeah. No, I like that. I do like the dream eater.
Yep, I think he's dope.
I do too.
He's pretty cool.
We're going on to ease.
Yeah.
Here's the evil doll.
We already did this one.
Yep. So go back and just look at our homebrew monsters video. It was like 7 different monsters,
Yep.
and this was one of them.
Yep, and this was one of the first ones that we saw from StoneStrix's that
Yep.
we actually recognized was from him. Just in a better picture, a little more clear, and yeah.
Which was really dope. We looked at it. We loved the evil doll.
Evil doll is you've got that cringe going.
I would give you the evil doll.
She's got that cringe to the point where she's on the edge of her seat and she's just like, and she looks over and she's like, because you're just having moments of Chucky. That's all that is.
Don't you want to be its friend to the end?
No.
No, Crystal hates Chucky, and that really is like everything about what this thing can do is actually that.
Yeah, no thank you.
All right, so that's all for E.
And if I ever want to make your game my living hell,
Yeah,
please
that's
believe
exactly what you're gonna do on him.
you guys could have dealt with it before, but now we're on to F. Zephyrin Angel,
Which I like. I like the picture.
the picture's dope.
Mm-hmm.
I like the picture.
It's a medium celestial, lawful evil. AC 17. It's got 136 HP. It has a massive fly speed.
Yeah, 90 foot. That's more than the Crystalline Dragon.
Yeah.
The Crystalline Dragon was 80.
Yeah. I think
So
so.
yeah,
So
now flying.
By 10 feet.
and then 30 walk speed. Pretty much 18s across the board. Yeah. Strength, Dex, Con, and Charisma are all 18s. Wisdom is a 20 and 17 intelligence.
I was expecting it to go lower. You said 20, and I'm like, no. Oh wait, yeah, never mind.
Nothing lower than a 17.
Yeah, 17 being its dump.
Essentially, yeah. It's like I just got a bunch of 18s, 20, and 17. Oh shit!
You roll that 17.
Yeah, then you get a 7.
Probably. And then I'm stuck with it. Oh yeah. Oh god, it was 17 again.
Yeah,
There's a
right.
7 in there.
Oh, yeah, it was another 20. Okay.
Real quick.
Let's see. Saving throws.
Wisdom, charisma.
Yep. Skills, deception, and perception.
Sure. Lying and seeing.
Yep. It has some resistances, necrotic, and bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical.
Sure.
Can't be charmed, exhausted, or frightened.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I'm surprised it doesn't have true sight. It has dark vision up to 120 feet and a 19 passive perception. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Speaks all languages and has telepathy up to 120 feet.
Yep.
CR 10.
Yep.
Corrupted weapon.
Yay.
Or weapons.
He's got more than one somewhere.
Yeah. He's like Hades. You can just summon them.
Look at all the fucking people
Hell yeah.
What people?
on the bottom.
Oh.
I don't see no people.
Yeah, the angles get you sometimes.
I was like, I don't see no people.
It's because she's in the middle of the crowd. Like, I don't see no people. Lord and Savior. No.
Yeah.
I see the people.
So let's see. Corrupted weapons. I almost said anglers.
Let me get that fallen fish and that fallen fish and that dying angle. That dire angle is such a hard quarter to make.
All right, so
I'm more
so
chuckle fuckery this
this one's full of it. Its weapons attacks are magical.
Yep.
When the angel hits with any weapon, the weapon deals an extra 4d8, like
Necrotic.
4d8 necrotic damage, which is included in the attack.
4 8-sided dice.
Yes, 4 8-sided dice. There you go.
I mean, you could do it as 48, as in the number 4 and 8.
I mean,
Sure, if you want to be that guy.
yeah, that's a lot.
I'm gonna hit you for this plus 48. I don't understand. You talking about dice? They're actual numbers. Yes.
Let's see, we've got innate spellcasting.
Yeah.
So, let's see, its spellcasting ability is charisma.
Yep.
With a DC save of 16.
And it doesn't say what school.
It does not.
No.
That
And
means he's probably pulling from wherever.
yeah. So at will, he can detect good and evil. So that. And once a day, he can death ward and harm. I've never seen harm before.
Harm, I believe, is either paladin or cleric. It's paladin.
Right on. Has magic resistance and shape changer.
That's with any celestial.
Yeah. So its attacks, it can make 2 attacks for the multi-attack.
Yep.
Scimitar, which I would have thought that would be like
That's a great sword.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Mike would dig it.
Yeah. So it's +8 to hit.
Yeah.
It deals 7 or 1d6 plus 4 slashing. +18 average necrotic or the 4. 8. That's my daughter. She's the next homebrew.
No one's ready for that one.
Tiny demon.
No one's ready for that one.
And then last thing it has is the vampiric touch, used 3 times a day. It's +8 to hit. It's an average of 18 or 4 8-sided dice necrotic damage, and it regains hit points equal to half the amount of the necrotic damage dealt.
Yeah. So basically, that 4 dice 8, 4 die 8, is pretty much loaded up on every aspect of what he's doing.
Yeah,
Which is okay.
it is.
I mean, it makes it very simple. It's a little easier to keep track of how much numbers are floating around.
Mm.
So I'm with it there, and I can't complain.
Yeah.
As far as like weapon damage goes, the scimitar damage is kind of poopy.
Guess what I did, guys?
What did you do?
I got 2 ahead of myself and forgot to screen share.
Well, you guys have not been seeing anything we've been doing. That's great.
Nope.
I can see forever.
There we go. So let's go back up and look at some of this stuff real quick.
In a little there. There we go. It's got to take a minute, man. PDFs, they do these things.
Yep. Okay. So this is the Death Widow.
Creepy, crawly, ugly.
Yep. So that's what we were looking at for that. Big spider.
Yep.
This is the Baneling.
Yes.
Herald of Rot.
Which is really cool.
Yep, that's up there with some of my favorites.
Looks like he has a bow.
I was assuming that was a horn. But
You have to horn.
I don't
It's
know.
got a string.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, whatever. I'd still dig it.
Yeah, something. It's a pustuloid. There's those little pustules that you'll grow.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yummy.
scary.
Gross.
Charred stuff.
Mm-hmm. Here's that pack double.
Yep. Still really dope looking.
And you know, the really bad thing is the fact that I have my phone up, looking at the chat, and so I can still see the image.
Yeah.
And I never
There
clicked
was no
that.
image.
I was watching. I was looking at it too. I was like, cool,
I
that's
was
great.
like, oh,
And I wasn't really again. You're just a fucking airplane pilot that never went to pilot school. You just
and I was wondering why the phone was sitting there like that, and I was like, why?
I'm glad you said something.
You're right. Yeah. I think
If you were wondering, speak up.
Well, I
Because I clearly didn't know
was,
what the fuck was going on.
I didn't know it was supposed to be like that.
I was looking at other stuff. I was looking at phones. I was making jokes. Shit was not where it needed to be.
right.
Hey, no, he's a technical one. All this technical
He laughs
stuff is
because
there.
it's a funny joke.
Right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, so some of y'all guys, you're like, I'm gonna go on YouTube. You spend 10 minutes on YouTube trying to figure out how to work YouTube, and you got it down. It took me like 3 years to figure out how to work YouTube.
That's okay.
And that's not a joke. That's so serious. Like, I have no
This
idea.
year I learned that you can type stuff in.
You type stuff into YouTube?
I know, right? Brand new technology, man. I just figured that shit out. I used to just yell at the screen and hope things would happen.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
And then I got Alexa, and it didn't do what I said it either. It just be like, I don't understand you.
Here's that dire anglerfish, or the dire fish as I call it.
The fallen fish and the dire angles.
Yeah. There's that dream
That's
eater.
the creepy.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. See that reach? This is what Dave was talking about. Look at that long arm.
And then the
It's very
finger.
Yeah.
super long fingernails.
I'm with that one.
There's that evil doll again.
Yep.
Crystal cringe.
hard. I believe she looked away too.
She did.
Oh, look at that over there.
It really was.
She's still looking at it like her shoes, like, man, that's really cool color.
Here's that fallen angel.
With his scimitar, air quotes.
Yeah, the scimitar.
I would definitely give him like a great sword or something.
Now that we're back to where we were, I'm actually a little bit disappointed with it. I would really have liked to see something more.
Sure.
I guess a lot of it will come from the RP you do with it.
Yeah. I mean, if you have any,
With battle axe.
Well,
Chop off their head.
that, but, like, it's an angel. If you have any experience like playing like devas or solars or plantars or anything like that,
Yeah.
like your celestial beings, you might be able to use him better. But in terms of somebody just getting their hands on it,
Yep.
it's gonna feel real samey. It's just gonna take a long time to kill it.
Yeah.
yeah,
The necrotic and all that stuff, like the vampire touches is fantastic.
I do dig that.
It falls in very well, but it's just like,
I kind of would have liked maybe some kind of depressive aura, like something that
fanatical devotion.
yeah,
Or like when we just go off the art,
yeah.
you've got all the masses down there either like don't kill us or hey save us, and it's just like sure.
They just want to like touch the road
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty neat. Yeah,
Wraps you in his wings, and then you just dust.
that'd be pretty cool.
Like
What's his
when
name?
you touch
Father Carmilla
thing.
from Full Metal Alchemist.
Sure.
How he basically has that cult following.
Yes.
The Holy One.
Yeah, and that'd be like something like just feel the embrace of our Lord and just wraps you in the wings, and then you just
Yeah,
and just the product dust.
and everybody else, he sent them up high.
Yeah. They just
Send them away.
dusted.
They're traveling in dust.
Yeah, I think
Cast out feathers that deal necrotic damage as they land.
that'd be kind
Or
of cool.
like an aura.
Yeah, maybe kind of go spitballing off of that idea. Maybe something like a black snow,
Sure.
or like a nuclear fallout.
Ashes.
The ashes, yeah.
Black snow.
Black snow.
Do an ashes.
What?
It's not easier.
Same thing as
Black snow almost has this like beautiful quality to it.
I'm with you.
So
Ashes can be pretty.
I guess. I mean, for Crystal, she's fire.
Even she looked at you a little off on that one. She was like, I don't believe so. It's not pretty. I mean, I don't know. It was like, nah, it could work. And you're like, Crystal would totally like, fire is pretty. There's ashes, and Crystal's just like, okay,
All right, going on to the next.
Fern Gully.
I know, right?
That one's dope looking.
It is kind of creepy.
It's kind of like a puppy.
I wouldn't know whether to try and pet it or to eat it.
Yeah, it's
Why don't you eat it?
It is
What's
the-
wrong with you?
It is the fern lizard. I hope it's big.
It's small.
Damn.
It is small.
It's a little pupper.
It's a lizard.
It's
Pupper lizard.
it's a bumper lizard.
It's a lumper or a blizzard. You want to go with?
Well, it's small, like a pupper, and it's a lizard.
So what do you call giant dogs?
Doggos?
Doggos?
Yeah.
Come on.
She looked at me like,
Facebook.
duh.
Like, this is normal fucking information here, dude. Get
All
with the times,
over
kid.
Facebook, dude.
All right, so let's see. I almost called it Fern Gully.
Yeah.
Fern lizard.
At home, keep the track. I'm getting there.
Fern lizards are quick land omnivores with the body of a lizard and the upper torso comprised of two small talons, a small fanged mouth, and beady eyes. Yeah. So let's see. Patient hunters. Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait a minute, hunts, and then I realized it was omnivore. This thing doesn't make sense.
It's that big word you read that you didn't actually register.
Capable of standing immobile for hours. Fern lizards wait for meals to stumble before them rather than waste energy hunting them down.
Sure.
Okay.
I take it.
They're prized pets.
Yeah.
Whenever caught, or whether caught young or raised from an egg. They hatch from, I guess they're lizards. A fern lizard can be trained to serve as companion.
You're just replacing the word lizard with gully in your brain. That's why it's fucking you up. I don't come from Mexico. Gully is a rainforest. My name is Betty. Like, that's what's going on right now.
It took me forever to figure out that was Robin Williams.
Oh God, no! Like it came out when I was young, so like I knew what was up. And that was like the height of Robin Williams' career.
Yep.
So let's see, small what? Stewards?
Yep.
Small stewards.
They keep watch.
Got you. The only reason I know what a steward is because I watched Sophia the First. That's what bailiwick is. He's a steward.
No idea what you're talking about, but yeah.
Okay. So fern lizards make their nest in heavy growths of foliage.
I'm gonna let it go because it's foliage. Foliage. But yeah, foliage is good too. That fucking Reynolds wrap, man. Think about the roots of that shit. Just a nest of baked potatoes.
So let's see. Well, wait, what? Well, anyway, I'm just gonna stop there. That's where they make their nest.
Fern lizards make their nests in heavy growths of foliage, well away from the eyes of predators. Establishing their territory as a colony, fern lizards work as guardians of their surrounding area. Done and done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor Dave.
Today I'm learning to read with Dave. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes. Okay. So now that we're done reading that crap.
It's exactly like
That was like trying to put something from IKEA for you. Everything's in Swedish and it's just got a guy with really weird tools.
Why is it
oh my god. It's exactly like a leopard. It's just a lizard.
It's just a lizard covered in leaves.
Did you just say it's exactly like a leopard?
Leopard.
Oh, leopard.
If you understand anything that he read, that's exactly what puppers would.
Down to hatching from eggs.
Yeah, she studies topology, the study of pop.
All right, so
We all know this.
it's a small beast.
PhD in PUP.
I like that. That was good.
I got a PhD in PUP.
You gotta have PhD somewhere.
Yes, but it's a small beast unaligned on top of all the chucklefuckery. It's got an AC of 12, 14 hit points, or 46. That's 4 die 6. Speed of 30 on walking and climbing 30. Strength is fairly low. It's a tiny lizard. What do you expect? But it's got a pretty high dex. Con, it's a tiny lizard. What do you expect? Intelligence, it's a tiny lizard. What do you expect? Wisdom is where I guess it would be because
It's a tiny lizard.
It's smart enough
That's
tiny lizard.
Like in its own zone.
And it doesn't have charisma because it's tiny lizard.
Hmm.
What do you expect?
It looks like a tiny lizard with a tree.
Yeah, I mean the art's really cool. It's got a perception of 3, a stealth of 4, which I am hoping it with actually looking at it does have false appearance, so it's pretty good at hiding. Dark
Yeah,
vision.
go in a tree and think it's a tree.
Because it's a lizard, it's gonna have dark vision. Doesn't speak any languages, passive perception of 13. So pretty high.
Yeah. And it's a half challenge rating.
Yep.
Let's see. So the only basic attack it has is its tail. Yeah,
That's spiky.
Yep, it is
Which
basically.
is where you get the venomous spikes from. Right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. It's a +4 to hit with the tail, and it deals 1d4 + 2 piercing or 4 average.
Yeah.
And then it has the venomous spittle.
I thought that was a spike. I renounced my PhD in reading. But yes, venomous spittle.
Spittle. It's got a recharge of 5 or 6.
So it's gonna be spitting at you.
The lizard spits a glob of venom at a creature it can see within 15 feet of it. So it has to make a DC 12 dex saving throw or be blinded until the end of the lizard's next turn.
It's a Dilophosaurus.
It is.
If you ever play D&D and you pick a fat guy named Dennis, don't put that creature in your game because it's gonna kill him.
That's gonna be what does him in.
I'm gonna run you over when I get back down here.
You're right. I'm still kind of convinced that's what did it. Like it's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was cool up to that point, and then he mocked him. I dig this one. We did look vaguely at this picture.
No, did we?
Yeah, because this is the peyote.
Yeah.
Good on peyote. Good on you, StoneStrix's.
I like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Because it's a fae, and I'm not super diggy about that, but the picture is nice, and it's a coyote.
Yep. And this
I
is
like
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
because this one was the one that made me think of dwarves because of the braids. But yeah, it is Fae. Medium Fae, it's neutral alignment. It's got AC of 12 and 11 HP, and a land speed of 40. The only negative is intelligence, sure, which I'm a little bit surprised at, just because it is Fae.
Mm-hmm. Well, Fae don't necessarily have to be smart. I mean, it all depends on other stuff that it can do.
Sure.
If this is the only shape it has, and it has a very specific purpose,
Mhm.
sure. Like, it has innate spell casting, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, the -2 to the intelligence, okay. It can't speak, so that would be the negative to the intelligence.
Yeah. So that's the big thing for that. It can understand Sylvan, but it cannot speak. It's got, for skills, it's got perception and stealth.
Sure.
It's got 30 feet dark vision, which is a weird one because I don't think you normally see 30 feet. You see 60 feet and 120 feet.
Mm.
And I think there's one that's like 340.
Well, basically, it would be dark vision for dim light only.
Right.
What it would be at that 30-foot range.
Mhm.
Because dark vision normally is 60 foot,
Mhm.
and then within 30 feet, it's only anything over that 30 foot, it's dim light. So he can only see dim color, not full like dark vision spectrum.
Right.
Anything over that, which he would be blind, essentially.
Right. It's got a quarter challenge rating.
Sure.
Innate spellcasting, with wisdom being its ability, casting ability.
Cool deal.
It can use Druidcraft at will,
Mhm.
which is kind of neat. And once a day, it can use Enhance ability, and once a week, it can use Divination.
That's pretty cool, too.
Which I find these kind of interesting because I almost would think that this would be like, what's his name from Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Lion.
Oh, Aslan?
Aslan. I almost see him taking the place of like Aslan. Like you go into the Feywild and he's like, let me lead you to them.
I feel like he would be the minion of a greater Fae, and just off the picture, divination would be based off the knotty tail.
Right.
Pull that thing around, and it would point the direction of where it needs to go, or sway in that way, like a scry, almost, and just be like, I can figure out what I'm doing. Because divination tells you the futures,
Right.
correct? I can't remember.
I've never played a Divination.
I've never used divination either.
It's on my list of my character builds to use the ultimate spy, but it's divining.
Sure.
So let's see. So it's got the keen hearing and smell, so it has advantage on wisdom perception checks. That
Right.
yeah. It's also resistant to magic.
Sure.
The only thing it can do, as far as its actions, bite.
Yeah.
+3 to hit,
Mm-mm.
which I mean makes sense. I mean it's only a quarter challenge rating. It does 1d6 +1, average of 4 piercing damage. If it's a creature, it must make a 11 strength save or be knocked prone.
It's not bad.
No.
I mean, it's a very basic little dude, but adding the divination and like the druidcraft and stuff gives it a little bit of flash and flare.
It does.
Which is why I don't see him as like the picture makes him more grander than he is, but I would use that picture too as a descriptor and make it like, hey, you're in the Feywild, there's a pack of these things.
Mm.
Just
They're
try
gonna
it
all
out.
bite you.
Not even really biting because they're not mean, but they're watching you and they're probably divining what's going on to whoever else.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think thought that popped in my head is maybe if you somehow get to the Feywild and you don't become like enemies of an archfey or something,
Sure.
and they send you on your way.
Have him for help.
Yeah, like follow him,
Sure.
He's your guide.
and then he's not gonna help you any, but he's gonna lead the way out. Yeah,
He knows the way.
yeah, he knows. But yeah, so that's the Feyote.
I dig him. He's very basic.
Yeah.
He's right now for me. He's the equivalent of the Bullywug Shaman.
I got you. I kind of dig him a little bit more just because it's interesting, the whole Druidcraft enhance ability and the action. That's kind of neat.
I mean, the enhance ability is pretty good too, because again, with that pack mentality kind of thing, where he's supporting from the shadows of whoever he's helping, like a enhance ability. Wow, divination! You can now you can see an attack coming before it happens.
Yeah. I think. I mean, I get it for like kind of simplicity's sake, the once a week for divination. I personally, if I had this thing as like a companion or something, would like to have been like, once every 3 days or something. Like,
well, you have to remember, if you don't know how the spell works.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Exactly. I don't either, so I can't make a clear judgment on that until I actually go through.
Closest thing to it is augury that I know. Yeah, so that's the Feyoti.
It's kind of a little worse, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Probably first level.
Yeah, and that's why. Continue shooting. I'm just gonna look until I find it.
Alrighty. Oh my god.
Oh, the Jarl. Yeah,
Frost Giant Jarl.
Ah.
the Jarl's pretty cool.
Alright, so let's see. We got a huge giant, neutral evil. AC of 16. It's got dragon scale armor. That's cool. 187 HP
Wow.
and a movement speed of 40.
Yeah.
That's a really big frost giant.
That's a pretty big thing. Yeah.
So it's a Jarl, so it means it's automatically bigger than a Frost Giant in general.
You want to know something funny though?
What?
The dire anglerfish can eat him.
Yes, you can.
God.
The dire angryfish is what you
Yep.
Okay.
The dire angryfish.
I was gonna say something, but I said no.
It took me a second. It's like angryfish. That's right. No, it's not. What did I just hear? The fishy fish. It's the angryfish.
Just wants to eat, man.
Yeah. Max is max, or the biggest stat is strength with 25, followed by con, which is 23. Its lowest is its dex, which is 10.
Divination.
Dex and intelligence are basically the same. It's a +0 to both. But yeah, it's big. It's hardy. It's a giant. Saving throws, it's got +10 to con, +6 to wisdom, +7 to charisma. It also has athletics +11. You're not grappling him.
No. Side note, found divination.
Oh, cool. Let's hear it.
So, first off, it requires incense and sacrificial offering appropriate to the religion, and together worth at least 25 GP of the spell. Your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or a god servant. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within the next 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. It doesn't take into account things that might change in circumstances, stuff like that. But it's a 4th level spell.
Okay.
And it deals with in terms of a week in advance of info that you can ask. And it's getting in contact with a god. So I can see 1 week.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But knowing something that can happen almost to the certainty, especially with that, and being able to ask your DM something that would normally be hidden knowledge that you could have prepped up 4 sessions in advance that you don't want the players to know. When it's like, I want to use divination, I want to know what's going to happen for X, Y, or Z. And he's got to tell you.
Yeah, it can be cryptic.
Yes.
But it has to be truthful.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Back to what we were doing.
Being a frost giant, it's immune to cold damage.
God, yeah.
It's got a passive of 16. That's pretty high. Yeah. It only speaks giant.
Fair.
And it's a CR 11.
Yep.
It's got legendary resistance 3 times a day.
I expect these things.
Yeah. And that's the only little ability kind of thing it has. The next things are the actions.
Yeah.
Multi-attack, 2 great axe attacks. This thing's great axe is like mega great axe.
Yep.
I mean, even though he doesn't have an axe.
It's a nice sword.
It's a nice sword.
Oh,
That's all right. He's just grabbing pictures, man. We're not all artists.
No.
well.
But okay. So the great axe is a +11 to hit. It's got a 10-foot reach. It's big. And 26 average 3d12 plus 7 slashing plus 4 cold damage or 1d8.
Damn.
Yeah,
So I got a rock like every other
he's
giant.
got a rock. Thank God I didn't fight him in the pit.
Oh God.
So the rock is a ranged weapon.
Been totally dead then.
He's gonna throw this at you. It's got a range of 60 to 240. It's a plus 11 to hit, or 29, which is average 40-10 plus 7 bludgeoning damage. If it hits you, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
hurt. Flash freeze. It's on a recharge of 5 or 6. So the girl stomps the ground, creating a wave of intense cold in a line, which is interesting. I would have figured that would be a radius.
Well, it could be wave line and like tidal wave out.
Okay, yep, okay. That is 60 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Always read a little bit ahead.
No. I mean, because that's normal for the lines. There's even regular
Yeah,
lines. There's
no,
still
I hear you.
5 foot and stuff. But each creature in this line must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 10d8 or 45 average cold damage on a fail, or half as much on a success. If the target fails to save, it becomes restrained by ice. That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
As a reaction, the restrained target can make a DC 15 strength check, breaking free of the ice on a success. The ice can also be attacked and destroyed. AC 10. The ice has AC 10, HP 15, vulnerability. I'm still saying that wrong, but you know what I mean. The fire, it get hurty by fire, and it's immune to poison and psychic damage.
You got it, Jim.
So
I'm with you.
I like the fact that they get restrained if they fail it.
I do too. I like that because now it's not only is it like owie owie this hurts, but like now it's you don't fucking if you don't move in game and you don't take time to position yourself, you're in a world of fucking trouble.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Because now you're restrained and you fail, and I believe it's an auto crit to hit with restraint.
I think you just have advantage on them.
Yeah. No, because I'm thinking of a different thing.
Stunned.
Stun can do it, paralyzed can do it.
But yeah, the only thing that I would change is it'd be like a radius effect or a cone.
Okay. I like the line though. I like being able to direct it at like a I mean it's really tapping into your fucking wheelhouse. It's very anime-esque. Hit ground instead of beat.
I mean that is true. Yeah,
Like it's very
it's a very focused attack.
yes.
Very controlled. So this has some legendary actions. It's got 3 of them. Shove. It can make a shove attack. Sure. Charge. It can move up to its speed. Sure. Or battle order. It can direct an allied creature to strike so long as the creature can see or hear it. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack.
Nice.
So the way I'm seeing it is this thing is it's like a general unarmed.
Essentially, because that's what a Jarl is like the leader of a town, like someone that has
Alright.
power.
Okay.
They work directly under like a king.
Oh, okay.
So he would be in charge of an army of a village or a tribe of frost giants and be like, yeah, I can fuck shit up, but on top of that, I can make other people do good shit too.
Right.
Hmm.
Reminds me very much of the 4th edition Warlord.
Sure.
But okay.
On to the next.
I dig him. It's okay.
Fusion.
This is one I was looking forward to. Fusion Elemental. Because I saw it in the index or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is Fusion Elemental. It's a huge elemental, neutral evil.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 17 AC, 250 HP, and it has a movement speed of 50.
Yeah.
Strength being its highest at 29.
Wow.
For those of you that don't know, that's a +9.
It's one away from cap.
uh,
It's one away from magical cap.
magical. Let's see. Its lowest is intelligence with a 7.
Sure.
Followed up by charisma at a 9. Second highest is con at 20.
Yeah.
So, let's see. It gets strength and wisdom saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
It has immunities to acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, bludgeon, piercing, slashing, and from non-magical weapons.
Yeah.
Also has condition immunities. It's immune to exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, restrained, and unconscious.
Again, my theory of just blowing it up.
No doubt.
Can't.
Oh,
It's you
it's
can.
immune to fire.
Oh, damn it. That's just fire lightning.
More on that one by again.
Read it. There's no comma
There's
there.
no comma.
So I didn't do that.
So he just covered the broad end spectrum to make sure he hit both ends because somebody was trying to be conducive enough to combine.
In case you're trying to do a firebender.
Yeah. You're still immune to fire and lightning.
Whatever.
It's just there's no comma, so he combined the two because somebody's like, I'm gonna do something like chaos bolt. It's like fire lightning. No, it didn't work. What about just fire? Only half of it didn't work.
Fine. Then
It's like red light, green light, where you can only figure out which spots are flashing. Like, where's the lightning soft spot?
well, then I have no idea.
It's just you forgot the comma. Either that or
He gets as many strikes as he wants.
yeah.
I like how you're like, no, it's fire lightning. Blow it up first. He's not, that boy immune to blowing up. That's what's going on right there.
Well, I didn't see the fire, okay?
Magical chopping. This is what it's not immune to.
Chop his head off.
What? I'm living in a magical world. I assume that this is magical chopping. Going out of a slap chop.
Why not?
But he's got dark vision up to 120 feet and passive perception at 10.
Mm-hmm.
He speaks Auran, Terran, Ignan, Aquan, Primordial. Why don't you put fucking Primordial? Yeah,
All primordial or something.
Primordial gives your gambit, bro. You don't gotta go into super detail.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
It's just, I guess, dialects.
Yeah.
Like he can grind his rocks a certain frequency to really indicate the earth elementals. He can bubble at a certain frequency too, man. I'm with it.
Okay.
Can bubble at a certain frequency.
He breathes the air bubbles. He's a CR 15, which I expect nothing less, if not higher.
Yeah.
Volatile form is his other feature. When the elemental dies, it explodes.
Blow it up.
Yeah. And each creature within 30 feet of it must make a DC 18 Dex saving throw, taking 3d6 or 10 on average acid damage, 3d6 fire damage, or 3d6 acid, 3d6 lightning, 3d6 fire, and 3d6 cold on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
So average on a fail, that's 40 points of damage.
Yeah.
Spread out.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And on a success, that's 20 average.
That's really mean, but it makes so much sense.
It does. That's awesome.
Moving into his actions, he's got multi-attack. He makes 2 slam attacks. So plus 14 to hit with a 10-foot reach, 2d10 plus 9, average of 20 bludgeoning damage, plus 2d8 damage of type chosen randomly from the following acid, lightning, fire, or cold. Always good.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's got Hurl Energy, which is a ranged weapon attack, plus 14 to hit, 60 to 240 foot, 1 target. Deals 2d8 plus 9 or 18 damage, plus... Oh no, it's just that of any of the following types of acid, lightning, fire, or cold. So he's doing elemental damage straight up pretty much with everything.
Mm.
Elemental Chaos, recharge of 5 or 6. The elemental makes 1 elemental chaos attack at random, which will be from Earthquake, Fire Breath, Tidal Wave, Whirlwind. These are wrong, Jim. Let's test your metal. Earthquake.
Yeah, no.
No, I know. I like the pause. It's like Earthquake, and you're like, yes.
About that. What? Earthquake?
What you don't know is I can't read.
I've been faking it till this point, man, but you really threw me off with that earthquake.
Earthquake, the only word I don't know.
So a seismic disturbance radiates from the elemental in a 100-foot radius circle. I would assume that the radius part covers that circle part.
Everyone's a lot of mistakes.
I know. I'm just throwing this out there.
You hang out with me too, because now you're getting a little bit of that cynic in you.
Each creature on the ground in that area must make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw to be knocked prone. One, I like the fact that he added on the ground, because I can already see it now. If he had in the air, I mean, I can see it now that if he didn't put that, then their players would find some way around it.
Didn't say I'm on the water, not on the ground.
Right.
I'm in the air. I'm on a cloud. I'm on the back.
I'm in a tree.
I'm in a tree, not on the ground. Dude, it's still connected.
If it's connected to the ground.
If this world is shaking, you're taking damage.
Yeah. So each creature on the ground that is concentrating must also succeed on a DC 18 Constitution saving throw or break concentration.
Wow.
And it becomes difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome. I love that.
How much? Oh, it's just not prone.
Yeah.
There was damage included in that.
That would be kind of cool. But I like the fact that it's just to fuck shit up.
Yeah. I mean, it's knocking you prone. It's breaking your concentration, and it's becoming difficult terrain. And you know what? It better break concentration.
Yeah.
Shit's getting rumbly, dude. Yeah.
Because, going with concentration, all I gotta do is make that DC 10. This is DC 18. Your spellcasters don't have icon. Unless maybe you're a warlock. Yeah.
Still.
Even still.
I mean, yeah.
Especially if the dice aren't in your favor.
Yeah. I've been rolling 20s all night. Okay, make that concentration 1.
No, that would be my life.
So next is number 2, which is fire breath. So the elemental exhales fire in a 60-foot cone. Awesome. Each creature in that area must make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw, taking 54, I almost said 45, 54 average, 12d8 fire damage on a fail or half as much on a success.
It's basically, I think, level 9 fireball.
It's even more than that.
No, because
It's
at level,
D6.
level 6, it's 8.
8d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, on average.
Well, level
so-
3, when you get fireball, I believe you're at 6 right there.
It's 6 is 5.
No, it's 5.
5, whatever. And then you're going up 1 every one after that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 10. Yeah, it's 1 over the cap.
I mean, but even on top of that, it's from a d6 to a d8. So
Yeah.
on average, you're still hitting more.
Oh, God, yeah.
This thing's breathing
Wow.
out.
54 on minimum.
On average, yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, that's pretty big. So I do like that. I kind of would also like to see some other stuff, kind of like we saw down here with the earthquake.
I would probably do it to where I'd pepper in if there's anything flammable it's catching.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
You want to be a scarecrow man?
Go.
It's for you.
Go for it.
Different.
My wicker armor.
See, number 3 is tidal wave. So a massive wave emanates from the elemental. Each creature within 60 feet of the elemental must make a DC 18 strength save or be pushed up to 60 feet away from it. On a success, the creature is only pushed 10 feet away from it.
Sure, you're going to push out of the way.
Yeah, so essentially a tsunami minus the damage.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming a radius. It's all around it because it's
60 feet of the. Yeah, it's radius.
So
it's just going to be all
so
angles.
I think that's pretty cool. It's like ow, 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 okay, get away.
Yeah, right?
Lastly, we got whirlwind. The elemental summons a. Oh, please tell me it's a hurricane, or a tornado, whatever you want to call it. The elemental summons a 10-foot radius, 60-foot high whirlwind centered on a point within 120 feet of it. Each creature in that area must make a DC 18 strength save. On a failure, the target takes 27 average or 6d8 bludgeoning damage and is flung up to 40 feet in a random direction and knocked prone. My big thing is that thing you're flung, so I would add some falling damage to that.
Oh, yeah, you're going to.
I guess that's added into it, maybe.
No, I mean, it's just me in general. You're not going to add the falling damage mechanic to it when you're taking falling damage.
It's a blizzard tornado.
Blizzard.
I don't know. So let's see. There's still more to this. If a thrown
Snow.
what?
Where does it say snow?
Well,
Saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, I only saw summons and saving throw.
I'm at an angle, okay?
It's a blizzard.
I love it.
If a thrown creature strikes an object such as a wall or floor, the target takes I gotta make some. Oh, 3. Okay. I had some on my screen and I was like, is that an 8? Takes 3 average 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown.
So they did put the falling damage. But
Yeah.
in there.
So I mean, if you go the full 40 feet, that's 46.
Yeah.
So yeah, if the target is thrown to another creature, that creature must make a DC 18 Dex save or take the same damage
Yeah.
and be knocked prone.
Yeah.
If the save is successful, the target takes half the bludgeoning damage and isn't flung away or knocked prone.
Someone's gonna be the Calvin Twister.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie. So let's see. We got some legendary actions. Got 3 of them. Pearl energy.
Is the
Over here.
there.
Yep. That's where it just. It's ranged attack, essentially. Basic range attack. Then it's got 2 actions. It can use harness energy, I believe. Harness energy. The elemental regains the use of its elemental chaos.
I like that.
I do too.
Well, because now he, without the recharge, he can gain it back on someone else's turn.
Yep.
Which is nice.
That is, I like that a lot. And unstable outburst. Ooh, this also costs 2. The elemental loses control of its chaotic energies. Each creature within 30 feet of the elemental, including the elemental itself, must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw or take 66 or 21 average damage of a type chosen randomly from the following. As the same thing. A creature only takes half on success. And the elemental has no immunity caused by this outburst.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's got +5 to that save.
Yeah.
So he has a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
But that's still a DC 18.
I know. And I mean, that's why I like that, because he made sure to list out the fact that the immunities don't count towards that.
Mm.
And he has to make that too. So it's kind of like an end all be all. Like, I just need everyone away. Fun side note, that was what Ken Lee was going to turn into at the end of that campaign. I have that already.
Oh.
I had that ready and waiting because you guys are such a high level and I couldn't find anything that was worth a damn. And then because of you getting all the different elemental boons, I was like, no, this is what's going to happen to Ken Lee.
Oh,
because
God.
he tried so hard and it just backfired on him.
Oh, yeah. No, I would have loved that.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I like the fusion elemental. It really kind of it held up to my expectations.
Yeah, I fucking dig it.
I would like a full picture. Should try and find that full picture because that's pretty cool.
Let me see if I can find it. Because I did.
Let's see what we got.
This last time.
So yeah, so that is D through F because the next one is G,
Yep.
which is the Gazillion.
I like that.
The Gazelle people.
Yeah, I like that.
So let's see, how long have we been?
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Besides all the laughing, I think we went pretty quickly.
Yeah, we started about an hour ago.
You know, we got time.
Really?
Let's just keep pushing.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if it's a long one, it's a long one.
Alrighty, so
Here it is.
going to G. That's cool.
That's the picture I had for it.
All right.
That's cool.
Sorry, guys, you can't see it.
It's for me only.
Our eyes only. So let's see. So the Xellion, which I honestly want to say that I might have a homebrew race for this.
He is wrecked.
He really is.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
So this is a medium humanoid, neutral. It's got an AC of 14 with padded armor.
3 legs.
No, that's like the loincloth.
Oh. Well, in the corner view, it looks like it was like a.
Oh yeah, no, that's
A
the
leg.
loincloth.
Oh. Never mind.
So got 16 HP, so not the beefiest thing. But it's only a half challenge rating. Oh, let's go back up here real quick. The elemental. What is it? It's a 15? Okay. I thought it was going to be higher. Yeah, I remember you saying that now. So 16 HP with a half challenge rating. Speed is 40, so it's a little bit faster. And it's pretty standard across the board, with Dex being its highest, and lowest being 10 in intelligence and charisma. So, I mean, and it's actually pretty strong. It's a 14 in strength. Skills, it's got a perception of 3 or +3 and stealth of +5, which is kind of interesting. I wouldn't think of these guys as being real stealthy. They're like tall as crap.
And low, but hey, whatever.
Yeah. They can speak Common and Gazillion.
Really weird.
They're
God, yeah, what language?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Like, has anyone ever heard the sound a deer makes?
Yeah.
The terrified fucking blood
Yeah, I
curdling
can't
scream.
do it, but yeah.
That's what I figured that they would do too. Like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, cool. I'm with it.
Sound like a llama, maybe. So let's see. Sprinter. The Gazillion can take the dash or disengage action as a bonus action. And alert. So it has. Now we're just gonna start nitpicking. So, what's up with the capital H with the has, man? That's okay, dude. I make mistakes like this all the time. The Gazillion, capital H has.
To you, man.
Has advantage on dexterity. I've been around you too much.
Yeah.
So it has advantage on dex checks for initiative, so it's probably gonna be going first. Additionally, it can't be surprised, and other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls as a result of being hidden from it. That's cool. So your rogues are gonna have difficulty with this one. At least your low rogues.
Yeah.
Its actions has multi-attack. It can make 2 melee attacks or 2 ranged attacks because it has javelins. And it's a +4 to hit, and it deals 5 average or 1d6 +2 piercing. And that's just them in a nutshell.
Yep.
Which I think that these guys would be cool just to encounter in a non-combat situation. You just come across a tribe of them.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get to see. You don't get a lot of play in just the plains.
Yeah.
And I think that's where these guys would come in. And so I think that'd be really cool. Ooh, ghouls.
Frogul and Tentacle.
I've seen both of them,
Yeah.
but never together like this. They must have done this just for the book. So Frogul. What's up, Frogger? So it's a medium undead, chaotic evil. It's got natural armor, AC 14, 27 hit points, and it's got a walk and run.
He's a speed walker, dude. Leave him alone. It's like a bomb on the go during the morning hours at the fucking mall.
Yes.
Gotta keep that heart rate up.
Yeah, I've seen some old people get going too in the mall.
To get them one
Mall walkers, yeah. It's got a walk and swim speed of 30. I would hope so. It's a frog.
kind of looks
That's
like
a scary frog though.
it looks kind of like the demons from the first Hellboy.
Yeah.
Hazel or whatever it is.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah.
It's creepy looking.
I dig that. Let's see. Charisma's just its lowest. Oh no, intelligence too. I thought it was a 14. Sure, it's an undead animal.
Yeah.
But it's pretty strong and it's pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Resistant to necrotic. Immunity to poison, and it's got immunity to being charmed, exhausted, and poisoned.
Undead.
Nope. It's got dark vision. Do what now?
So you can still burn them up.
You can still burn them.
That's all that matters.
Burn him! Cut his head off! Kick it across the football field! It's got dark vision up to 60 feet and a passive of 10, so eh. And it's a CR2, no language.
It's fair.
No talkie. Leap attack. The Frogul doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it moves out of an enemy's reach.
Nice.
Yeah, yes, I do like that. I think you could have named it something a little bit different because that makes it.
I would have just made it leap.
Yeah. Because leap attack leads you to believe that it's some kind
I
of
thought it was gonna
offensive
attack.
ability.
Yeah.
Attack like leap at you.
Yeah, something maybe like a charge.
Sure. I mean, I'd probably do it to where he can leap in at you and get like advantage on the attack.
Right.
And also give him no opportunity to attack while leaping away.
Yes.
And just make it a thing.
Let's see. We got bite for first action, which is +3 to hit. It's going to deal 2d8 plus 3, average of 4 damage. The Fargul has advantage on this attack if the target is grappled by it.
Which would lead over to the tongue.
It's got a reach of 15 feet.
Spelled that wrong.
What tongue?
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Toung.
I think so, yeah.
No,
That was Tongue.
it's Tongue.
Same difference. That's how I spell it.
Rhythm of feather.
Yeah.
Toe?
Tongue is hard.
Toe?
We're gonna find
It's Tongue. I know that word.
I know that word.
I
Because
not know
peppers
that
have
word.
tongues.
Exactly.
Not a word.
Are you sure?
100%.
I don't know. It comes up with younger.
The red line gives you the real correction.
Whatever. What? Okay.
Thank you, smartphones, for making me right.
Okay, so the Tog
Tongue.
weapon attack has a 15 foot reach.
Goddamn better.
Yeah, right. And +5 to hit. And it's going to deal 1d8 plus 3, which average of 7 bludgeoning damage. And straight up, the target is grappled.
Nice.
It can try to escape with a DC 13 check. But before that, it's also pulled 10 feet towards the frog wall. If the target is a creature other than an undead, it must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed for a minute.
He's rough.
The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. That is pretty rough.
So, bludgeon,
Mhm.
grapple,
Auto grapple. Yep.
pull, and if you're not undead, possible paralyze.
Which includes constructs.
Yes. And then on top of that, it's not like, oh, I've just resisted it. And I'm never going to have this happen again for 24 hours. It's just, there's another chance now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and do it again.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then, with that bite attack after that, if you're paralyzed.
Or even if you're just grappled, it's automatic advantage.
Yeah, that's very true.
And if you're paralyzed, it's automatic advantage anyway.
Mhm.
It might be a crit.
I don't think so, but
You were right about the restrained
okay.
before, so let's look at my handy dandy thing.
Breaking out the GM screen.
Incapacitated, so yep, can't move or speak, automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Have advantage. Any attack that hits a creature is a critical.
Oh, for what?
For paralyzed.
Really?
Yeah, any attack
Wow.
that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of that creature.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so he's a mean mamma jamma. He's not a hard challenge, but it gives a whole new meaning to using frogs.
Yes, it really does. And I mean, this makes me think back to God Killers. We just had that encounter with the giant frogs or giant toads.
Mhm.
If they had done these, we definitely would have
Oh,
died. We almost died. I mean,
was it the giant toads or was it the bully ones, you guys?
the giant toads.
That's right, you did. You
Giant toads.
It was the giant toads.
What's toads?
They bit Appa. They ate him. That's right.
But yeah, those guys would have killed you.
Yes, they would have. They
I-
definitely.
I did.
And I mean, they're CR2, but if you throw 3 of these things at your party, they're at least gonna do something.
Then giving him the leap with the tongue, because now he is really within 5 feet of you.
Oh yeah.
I would give him the swallow mechanic too.
Yes, definitely. I would definitely give him swallow mechanic.
Maybe it doesn't eat you, but it's like necrotic damage instead. You're just kept in there.
Maybe some kind of acid damage from the tongue, or but yeah, I like them a lot.
I do too.
We got the
We're going back up the slope again. In terms of like, it was leveling out, and now it's going right back up the slope. They don't have to be big. They don't have to be super hard.
I'm gonna be calling this guy Tentacool.
yeah, he's a tentacle.
He's large undead, chaotic evil.
His wiener's out there.
He's an outie man.
Yeah, he can be really fucked up belly button. I'm with you.
Look at this though. It's got another mouth down there.
Ew.
He does.
And a mouth there.
And one here.
Ew.
Yeah. That's just ew.
And all of his tentacles got little grabby hands.
Yes, they do. Oh, they do. Look at that.
That's creepy.
They got some spikes too. Ew.
Well, no, they're like, instead of suction cups or spikes, but they pull into mouths.
So they're all
like they're all into his armpits, dude. Yeah.
Ew.
That's awesome.
What is
And then he's
these
all
things up there?
boils and
And so-
little wiggly wiggly.
So he's got like maybe 2 arms for each mouth, because these both are going into that mouth.
Yeah, but I think all of these would
He's
feed
definitely got one
into
arm
that.
though on the
Maybe.
other side.
Yeah. Well, no, because he's got arm there with the little grabbly hands, grabbly hands, grabbly hands, grabbly hands.
So the whole one side is like.
Yeah, he's just
the other
super.
side is
He's
just
just
like-
super grossy, undead fat guy with lots of boils. A weird pigtail, rhino tail, belly button wiener thing. A mouth like, dude, he could suck his own tail.
Ew.
Just getting down on it.
Oh my goodness. So with that image now in our heads,
That's
we're gonna go.
I'm just gonna take me a little nibble.
Ew. Alright, no.
So it's not that hard to hit. It's actually a lot easier. Well, not a lot easier, but it's easier than the frog roll.
I also just thought he said sexually for some reason.
Where's your mind going? Who else thinks of this guy? It's like,
I got a thing for obese
Psycho.
abominations.
But-
Like, I just got a thing for him, I guess. We're tapping into the deep
this
recesses.
is like something that would be in Doom.
Sure, hell yeah, I'm with you.
I see both these things in Doom.
I mean, there is something close to that Doom, except he's got rocket launchers for hands. But that's Doom.
That's Doom. So yeah, so this thing's got a 13 AC,
Yeah,
76 HP.
Yeah.
40 movement speed. I thought it would be a little bit lower.
I like that he's faster.
That's creepy. There.
That's
Not as fucking.
fast.
Yeah, well, he's gonna fucking rumble towards you using gravity, man. Yeah, like just seeing this dude shimmy his way at you at fast speed. I'd be fucking.
I'd be scared as fuck.
I like that though. Like that's like
He's huge.
you
Like,
see a massive blubbery body in the distance. That's not so bad. We got time to make. Just like shimmy shambles at you.
oh my god.
Get into one of my many mouths.
No.
Get in my belly.
Oh, he can speak.
Yeah, he can speak common and giant.
But from a little bit.
And he loves the juices.
Yeah.
He's Oogie Boogie, but the adult-rated version.
Yes.
I found a homebrew for Oogie Boogie.
I have to.
He took
Okay.
the words right out of my mouth. So, yeah.
But let's see, like strength is 19. His dex ain't there. I expected as much. His con is up there. Wisdom and charisma are all down there, which I expected.
So he's strong and he's a little bit hardy because the blubber.
And he's dumb.
He's dumb.
And I'm okay with that.
Well, why would he be smart?
I'd make it fucking worse if he was.
Yes.
I'd make him a challenge rating like 10 if he was smart.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why would he be smart if he's only a challenge rating of 3?
He's a fat bastard.
Yeah.
Get in my belly.
Yeah. He has
There's the other white meat.
got resistance to necrotic and bludgeoning. I would hope so with the bludgeoning.
Halflings are his babies. And so are gnomes. Halflings and gnomes. The baby white meat. I want your baby. God, does he have one in here? No, he does not.
What?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay. He's got damage immunities, because those were the resistances to necrotic and bludgeoning.
Go.
Immunities to poison.
I'm with it.
Condition immunities, charmed, exhausted, and poisoned.
He's undead.
He has got dark vision up to 60 feet, or a passive of 9.
You're sneaking by that dude if you have to.
Yep. He's can speak common and giant. Which giant I find a little bit interesting.
I mean, he's a bigger dude. He's probably mushed together from the littlest giant.
Yeah,
Like a Goliath size, just really fat. Almost.
Is a hill giant huge?
Large.
He's hill giant's large.
They're the smallest of the giants.
Okay, he might be a hill giant.
Maybe.
He's a little bit fatter. You know, hill giants I think are fatter, right?
Kind of.
I don't know.
I mean, it all depends on how you fucking perceive it.
True that. CR3. So it's got stench. So any creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of it must make what?
Stench.
Stench? Yep. So it's got stench.
Opening the wounds.
It's an ongoing thing.
It just happens.
So it's got stench. So anything that starts its turn within 10 feet of it must make a DC 12 con save or be poisoned until the start of its next turn.
Nice.
On a successful throw, the creature is immune to it for 24 hours.
Just like Trogs.
Yep.
Anything else that has that kind of ability.
Oh, God.
Turning Defiance.
Get you turned.
It cannot.
I like that.
And any ghouls within 30 feet of it can, or have advantage.
I like that.
Yeah, so
So now he's got support for other undead around. So if you pepper him into a pack,
Mhm.
not only is he a danger on his own, but he bolsters the others. Oh yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So far, I'm digging him.
Its only action is tentacles.
Them tentacles.
Tentacles. It's a melee attack. It's got a reach of 10, which is cool. I like that. Plus 6 to hit. 13 average damage or 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning. If it's a creature other than undead, it must make a DC 12 con save or be paralyzed for a minute.
I like that too.
And then they can repeat their saving throw.
It's just like the frog rule.
Mm.
The only thing I was thinking of, just because he is large, would be bite and or swallow.
Yes.
Medium to smaller creatures. He's got all those mouths, man.
I would definitely say
Yeah.
you went through the trouble with the mouths and stuff. You know, either you had
Picking that
this
picture, yeah.
you either had this picture custom drawn or you picked it. The mouths are there. I would use them.
With all like the gripply grapply spikes and the bingly wingly arms and shit, like nothing's more demeaning than being put in the fucking second stomach pouch above the balls of this guy. Like if you're like the gnome getting in there, it's like barbarian style, and you just go in to like attack him, and he grabs you with that little umbilical cord belly button and just shoves you in his fat hole and
Ew.
just goes to town. Like
The imagery of that is great.
right? I fucking paint a picture sometimes, man. This is why you have me DM games I never get to fucking play. But
Oh my
it's
goodness.
like I would just like shove you in this little pocket here.
Oh, God.
The only other thing is I do like your idea of some kind of swallow.
Swallowing with
It's-
the mouth that he said.
Right. I mean, yeah, he's got at least 3 because you got one here, here, and here. There's probably more on his back, and there might be one on the
I
back.
don't think that this one right here is a mouth. I think it's just more of the prickly thing.
No,
It's
look,
got
right
one
here.
big
Right
mouth
here's the
here.
mouth.
This mouth here. That one I don't see him doing anything.
And they got one right here.
That one's probably just his breathing.
Is that mouth or stitches? It looks like cross stitches.
I don't know. It kind of looks like teeth.
It might be fucking. We'll say the
Yeah,
third mouth.
whatever. And there's probably more on his back.
Sure.
So,
Ew.
besides that, though, what I would
It's a
say.
mouth.
That's disgusting.
We'll get you with my vertical mouth.
The only other
There might be
thing,
some poop in there.
because of all of the tentacles, I would say that he should have a multi-attack.
Oh god, yeah. I'd also give him a 15-foot reach.
Yeah, I can maybe see that.
I feel like this main tentacle right here
The big one.
would be like coiled up inside the mouth like a tongue.
Like a tongue.
Mhm.
I can see that. Yeah. But okay.
I mean, all of it's terrifying and all of it's good.
Yeah, no,
And the
it,
fact that he peppered in that paralyzed,
Hmm.
there's just a straight up paralyzed again.
I guess it's kind of like a venom of some kind with these things.
Yeah. Or just it wraps around you enough to where you're just, ugh.
That's more like restrained. Well, because they're
It's fair. No,
You're paralyzed.
yeah,
Okay.
you're paralyzed. It's fair.
Yeah, so it's
And then it's auto time.
now is it autocrit with the paralyzed?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, because that's the same thing over here.
Mhm. He literally took the same thing and popped it over.
Yeah. For some reason I was thinking stun. But yeah.
I think even stunned is it might be auto.
Okay. Gillman.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
We'll let you.
Yep. So it's medium monstrosity. Neutral. and it's got a natural armor, AC 16.
Sure.
It's got a 102 HP. Just for my sake, it's 120.
Number dyslexia is a thing. I have it all the time.
It's got a walk speed of 30 and a swim speed of 50.
I believe it.
You're not out swimming it.
Nope.
Strength being its highest
Yeah.
at 20, and then followed by con at 18.
Dex is 16, int of 0, wisdom of 14, charisma of 7.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's fine.
So it's got perception and stealth as skills.
Yeah.
It has vulnerability to poison.
Oh, God, yeah. Fish are bad with toxins and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they would be. So I guess that makes sense, yeah. It has regeneration.
Which is nice.
Yeah, it regains 10 hit points at the start of its turn. Unless it takes poison damage.
Yes.
So that's cool. That's different. And I like that. Swim by. It's like a drive by except swimming. In joking aside, the swim by, he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when he swims out of reach of an enemy.
Yeah.
So that's nice, and I think that makes a lot of sense.
Kisame.
Yes!
Just motors past.
Yep. He's got torpedo attack. Also, Kisame.
Yeah.
If the Gilman swims at least 30 feet straight towards a target and then hits it with a melee weapon attack, the attack deals an extra 9 or 2d8 damage to the target.
So it's charge.
Yeah.
You just flavor it as torpedo, and it makes sense. I like that.
Yeah. I would, mechanic, keep it the same all day, but at least for flavor's sake, I would even have it, curving and doing all these different things.
He's the torpedo.
Yeah.
So does it specify?
Yeah.
It's straight target.
Yeah.
Straightforward.
But
Okay, no, I would do it. He can swim at different angles.
Yeah, as long as they throw up something in the water like a shield or something, he may not be able to make that quick turn like that. But if it's any kind of arcing thing, like he's going around a boat or something, sure, he's gonna hit you. Maybe even jumping out of the water going.
Sure.
But okay, so then we got multi-attack. He can make 2 attacks with his claw.
Nice.
And
That's
his
pretty cool.
yeah, I mean,
One for each.
But yeah.
yeah, no, we saw it.
There was a hint.
Yeah, teaser. Oh my god. So this guy's claw attack is a +8 to hit, and it deals 14 or 2d8 plus 5 slashing damage.
Yeah, I mean he's very well rounded.
You know what would be kind of interesting? Not for a constant change to him, but maybe just something to mess with your players, once in the blue moon kind of thing. If you got clawed by him, Gilman lycanthropy.
Oh god, yeah.
You start
You start getting gills and fishy and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I could take that.
I would fucking do it. I would do it in a heartbeat.
God.
I think that'd be
That'd be super cool.
like you start having because he's amphibious. Okay, so it's not
So he's amphibious. I just get that.
but I would make it if you were doing canopy thing, sprouting those gills makes it a little more. It's a jarring effect. So like you're not really breathing quite good because you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, no, I would say it's either during the full moon kind of thing, or anytime you get into water.
Yes,
It's like an auto change.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it starts to rain out and you just start getting wet
Yes.
hands and shit.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That's pretty cool.
That'd be funny as fuck.
So yeah,
It's raining. I'm
I
getting
like him a lot.
I do too.
Especially because I like Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
So I like him a lot.
You're proficient at sealing people.
Ginormous squirrel
With the hands out is what makes it the best.
is fear me.
It's very Attack on Titan, but Attack on Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Bring me your nuts. So it is a ginormous beast.
Gargantuan.
Oh, same a difference. Go on. Ginormous, gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
Yeah, what?
Ginormous. Gargantuan.
Just that minute, people. Y'all only come to watch us for my mishaps.
Hey, not all just you, buddy.
I like it. I can't fault you for it because I like Gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
No, I'm sorry, Gargantuan.
You said twin.
You did. You said Gargantuan, and I fucking
twin.
I dig it.
He wants to be a twin. Come on.
Yes. Yeah, there's two. There's two of the giant twins.
Bring us nuts to the Gargantuan.
Yes. Wonder Twins, activate. Powers activate.
Power of squirrel. Power of big.
Power of the nuts.
Power of nuts is not something you want to shout out in public.
Bring me the squirrel nuts.
That's something else you don't want to shout out. His nuts are massive.
So this thing has an AC of 20.
I fucking believe it.
And 248 HP. This is definitely, I think, the most hardy thing we've seen.
The elemental.
I don't think it was
245.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's 248, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, they might be the same then.
It doesn't matter. It's still awesome. It's a big
Yeah.
squirrel.
It's got a 50-foot walk speed and a 50-foot climb speed. What is this in climbing?
Buildings.
World, right?
It's the Jurassic squirrel.
It really is. It really is. Man,
Enormous.
imagine he's like Godzilla or something. You got a Jurassic fighting a ginormous squirrel.
The attack is the nuts that they throw. And they kill you with the nuts.
So let's see. This thing just stupid stats across the board, except for intelligence.
Why is
Buddy's just my dog. Buddy's just being stupid.
Oh, and come out, and they all went away.
And so
you weren't in there?
They were just out.
massive strength of 27.
Yeah.
Massive con 20, and I mean lowest is intelligence with a 2, and then followed by charisma.
Yeah.
It's got some saving throws, strength, dex, and con.
Yeah.
It's got a perception of 11, which I'm a little bit surprised by.
Squirrel. I mean, they're not always the most attentive to things.
I mean, I guess it's because they are the reason for ADHD. I love you, squirrel.
I have your lovely squid.
Yeah.
Nut.
Look at that cloud. Look at that grass. Look at that squirrel.
Yeah, they're the cause of all.
The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Ginormous squirrel.
It's got dark vision, 120 feet. Short. Passive is 21.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, being that big, I guess he's gonna see a lot of shit.
I also think he would miss a lot.
Fair.
Because if he
Well,
turns,
that's why his
everything.
passive is so low. He's just trolloping through on things.
His passive is 21.
Oh, his skill perception is plus 11. Never mind. I had that backwards.
No language and a CR 16.
Besides language of schools. Yeah. It would sound like somebody was letting off the world's biggest fucking black cat pack. Like,
Keen smell.
Yep.
So wisdom has advantage on smelling stuff.
she's gonna find you.
Also has legendary resistance 3 times a
I
day.
like that too.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Going straight to actions. It has can make 3 multi-attack, or has a multi-attack with 3. Yeah.
That'd be, that would be so broken. He has 3 multi-attacks. What do you mean? Well, he can do 3 attacks 3 times. So he gets a total of 9 attacks.
Oh God.
The power of Squirrel compels you.
So you can make 1 bite attack and 2 claw attacks. Its bite attack has a 10-foot reach, plus 13 to hit, 19 average damage, 2d10 plus 8. Then its claw attack has a 10-foot reach, plus 13 to hit, 15 average damage, 2d6 plus 8.
Sure.
Those are the basic attacks for it.
Nope.
Never mind. They got 10 attack too. Bushwhacker. It's a 10-foot reach, plus 13 to hit, 17 average, 2d8 plus 8. Then monstrous chatter.
Like we were just talking about.
Recharge at 5 to 6. The squirrel chatters furiously. The fast and squirrely.
Fast and the ginormous.
Each creature within 60 feet of the squirrel are able to hear its chatter must make a DC 18 con save, taking 45 average or 10d8 thunder damage on a failed save.
Wow.
Half as much on a success. If it fails the saving throw, it becomes incapacitated until the end of the squirrel's next turn.
Damn.
We're gonna look. Just I want to make sure I understand what incapacitated is.
It basically knocks you out.
Can't take actions or reactions.
That's it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I guess so.
It's like being stunned, but at least you can talk.
It has legendary actions.
So tail attack,
Yep.
trample. I would fucking hope so.
You're right. This is going to cost 2 of its 3 legendary action point things. The squirrel moves up to its speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. Like it would do anything. It can move through another creature's space. I would hope so. But must end its movement in an unoccupied space. Each creature in the squirrel's path must make a DC 21 dex saving throw or take 15 2d6 plus 8 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
I like that. I would almost let players get 2 attacks of opportunity on just because he's so big.
Yeah, right. I'm going to hit him. Oh, he's still not past me. I'm going to hit him again. Last is...
Might of the Oaks, which is a Magic the Gathering card. And it makes me very happy because it means he's going to be beefed the fuck up, I'm hoping.
What's Trample's one?
Trample's a Magic card too, yep. And it basically has that same thing.
Yeah. So the squirrel goes into a frenzy. Oh my god. Uprooting nearby trees and disrupting the earth around it. Each creature on the ground within 20 feet of the squirrel must make a DC 21 dex save or taking 24 or 76 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, half as much on a success, and the ground becomes difficult terrain.
I believe. No. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe one of the older versions of Might of the Oaks was just because it's the newer versions. I believe it's just a big squirrel. But I believe one of the others it's like breaking through trees.
Right. I haven't seen Might of the Oaks.
I have. You might have if you played older Magic.
No, yeah, I definitely. At least as far as the cards go, I've seen a lot of older cards. Everything in the past 5 years I haven't seen, but anything beyond that I have. But yeah, okay, so ginormous squirrel.
Crazy.
That is gargantuan. Here's your favorite dude. Nose. Oh yeah, okay, I have seen that.
Might of the Oaks. Might of the Oaks. That's the dude with the big tree thing. Yeah, for the most part, it's been one of these 3. That's wild money.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first picture was basically the one I was picturing in my brain. It's just a big squirrel.
Oh.
Yeah, yep.
So you couldn't see the acorns for the trees.
So we got we're going into Knolls. We got the Knoll Death Knight,
I'm with it.
which is pretty awesome. It's a medium humanoid Knoll, chaotic evil. It's got half plate on, which gives it an AC of 17. It has 120 HP and a movement speed of 30. Strength is its main stat with an 18, and its lowest stat is intelligence with a 10, so it's average intelligence. Let's see, we got saving throws. It's got strength, con, and charisma. It also has the intimidation skill with +5.
Good with that beefy metal arm, I would hope so.
It's the Winter Soldier.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see. It's got dark vision up to 60 feet and a passive of 10, so it's not noticing a whole bunch.
No.
It can also speak Knoll.
Good.
I hope so. It's a CR 6.
Nice.
We got Rampage, which I believe is a normal.
Yeah. That's pulled straight out of what I can do.
Okay, so yeah. If you don't know what Rampage does, go look at a Knoll. We got Aura of Malice. All enemies within 10 feet of the Knoll have disadvantage on saving throws.
Nice.
That's kind of cool. Oh god, that means death saves too. Multi-attack can make 3 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with its great sword. Bite is +7 to hit, dealing 7 damage, 1d6 plus 4. And the target must succeed on a DC 14 con save, or take, which you have disadvantage on, or take 14, 46 necrotic damage.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so you gotta make a DC 14 con save at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. And the great sword is +7 to hit, dealing 11 average 2d6 plus 4 slashing.
Yeah, very savvy. But I like it. I mean, it adds a little more flavor because we've seen a couple, and I've heard in a couple in the one shot that we were doing
Right?
that were a little more unusual than most.
Yeah, it's kind of like the bully one. I dig this one more than the bully one.
Sure.
Shaman though, just because we really went into Knowles hardcore with that.
We did.
So I really like. Maybe one day we'll have to lay out all the Knowles that we have and really look at what a board band would consist of. You got all these different Knowles. There's like 20 fucking Knowles.
There's a lot of different variations.
Yeah. So there's the Knoll Death Knight. Next, some more Knolls.
Yep.
Knoll Death Mage. Is that her?
Yes.
Okay. So chaotic evil, medium humanoid Knoll. So it's got 12 AC or 15 with mage armor.
I like it.
Yeah. 55 HP, which is pretty good. 30. Oh, what was that? Ace. This is okay. I didn't say that. CR6. Speed of 30, and I mean pretty average across the board except for intelligence, which is 17.
Yeah.
It's got deception and perception, which is a little weird that its passive is 10, seeing as how it has a +4 to perception. But okay. It has dark vision up to 60 feet.
I mean, 10 is the base, so
it should be 14.
Well, +4
added on to 10 for the base.
Unless it's I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. This is a CR7. So let's see. The Death Mage has spellcasting. It's a 10th level spellcaster. With intelligence being its spellcasting ability. It's got a DC of 14 and a +6 to hit with spells, and it has the following spells prepared. So I would probably say that you can change some of those spells out.
Sure. Yeah. Prepared. Yes.
So it's got at will. It's got acid splash, blade ward, chill touch, and poison spray.
I like it.
First level. It's got mage armor, ray of sickness, shield, and Tasha's hideous laughter.
Love it.
Which I think makes a lot of sense for hyena people.
Oh God, yeah.
Second level, alter self, darkness. Your favorite misty step.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Got third level, fear and slow, which is interesting. Fourth level, blight and confusion, and then fifth level, cloud kill.
Cloud kill's fun too.
Cloud kill is pretty cool. We got a dagger action, +5 to hit, dealing 1d4 +2 or 4 average piercing, plus 2d6 average of 7 poison damage. So it's coating poison. And then we got Conjure Fiends once a day. The Gnoll magically summons 1d4 fiendish hyenas, which is the next little block over here. Yep. The summoned fiends appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of their summoner and acts as an ally of the summoner. They remain for 10 minutes until they or the summoner dies, or until the summoner dismisses them as an action. And then we got the fiendish hyenas.
We might have a picture below, maybe. Nope.
That was the picture.
No, that's the death mage.
That's the death mage.
Oh.
They are large fiends.
Yeah.
Chaotic evil. AC of 12, 45 hit points, and they have a land speed of 50.
Nice.
Strength is their big one, 18. And low being intelligence, 7. They have perception as a skill. They are resistant to cold, fire, and lightning damage. They are immune to being poisoned and poison damage. They have dark vision up to 60 feet, passive of 11. They don't speak, no languages.
No.
And they are CR2.
Nice.
They also have Rampage and the Aura of Malice, just like the Death Knight.
Yeah, okay, cool. Then your basic bite.
Yep, then basic bite. Plus 6 to hit, 13 average, 2d8 plus 4.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to use a basic hyena that works, and then I have a couple different ones that are sort of like that. That are a little bit different. I don't remember if I have the picture. It might be Fetish hyena. I'm not 100% positive though.
Positive?
Stat box. Let's see. Here's that. No. Where are they?
So we got goblins next.
Goblins are fun.
Blue Goblin.
Blue goblin.
Don't get to play with goblins too much at a higher level.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, they're one of those things that kind of die off.
Yeah.
So we got the Goblin Alchemist, which is they're all goblins are small.
Yeah.
It's got studded leather armor, giving it an AC of 14. It's 3d6 or average of 10 HP. 30 land speed. With its highest being Dex, and then basic kind of across the board, except for Strength and Charisma being 8.
Fair.
So let's see. We got plus 6 to Stealth, Dark Vision up to 60 feet. You can speak Common and Goblin.
Good.
Half challenge rating. We got Nimble Escape, like most goblins. I think all goblins. We got Club Attack, plus 1 to hit, and it deals 1d4 minus 1, so an average of 1 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And hit you in the shin.
Back.
Then he has Alchemist Fire 5 times a day. So ranged attack plus 4 to hit. It's got a range of 20 to 60 feet. On the hit, the target is covered in flaming adhesive.
Oh.
It takes 2 or 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames. Okay. And then Acid Vial 3 times a day. Another ranged attack plus 4 to hit. Same distance, 20 to 60. And it deals 2d6 or average of 7 acid damage. That's the
Alchemist.
That's the Alchemist.
Yes,
Yep.
That's nice.
And I dig this picture, the Ritualist.
Yeah, we actually have that picture I have that picture anyway for one of the ones I was going to use for the bingo board.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The one stars.
Okay, I got you. Right on. So same AC 14, same HP 10, same speed 30. And looks like the only difference between their stats, the Alchemist and the Ritualist, is Wisdom, which is a 14
Sure.
for the Ritualist. He also has an additional skill, Religion.
Nice.
His passive is also a little bit higher from the Alchemist having 10. The Ritualist has a 12 passive.
Yeah.
Same challenge rating, half. He has Nimble Escape. And then he also has Spellcasting. So the Goblin is a first level Spellcaster, with Wisdom being its ability.
Yep.
Same DC of 12 and a plus 4 to hit.
It's pulling from the cleric though, and it is prepared spells, which is nice.
Yeah.
So you can change it.
At will, he has Resistance and
Sure.
Sacred Flame,
Sure.
which deals necrotic damage,
That's also possible.
and Thaumaturgy.
Also good.
First level, he has Bane, Cure Wounds, and Sanctuary.
Nice.
That is nice.
And then a dagger.
And he has a dagger.
Dagger.
Yep.
I mean,
Dagger.
I like them. I like both of them. And again, like,
I
there's
think that's
not
pretty cool.
there's a ton of goblin variations out there, but a lot of people don't run goblins unless it's low campaign shit. Just like nobles, they kind of get lost by the wayside once the party gets to a certain point. They're just too easy to really overcome.
And the only way to try and make up for that without modifying them is to throw a bunch at them. Then you're kind of throwing it off by, okay, I've got 4 players and 30 goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking a goblin out every turn, maybe even multiple.
Yeah.
But that's 30 times I'm gonna have to roll and try to hit it.
Oh god.
Somebody's gonna hit and somebody's gonna crit. So, and you're gonna start wearing players down that way.
I would do it to where they would just take a chance of getting 30 damage.
Right.
Just because they all do 1 point. And I would just do it in terms of 30 and they group
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, so those are the goblins. Next, I believe we got golems. Golem.
Yeah, the bone golem.
I've seen this guy before, and I really like him. I considered this guy being the end result if Baron escaped. This would be what he summoned.
Oh god, yeah.
Parting gift.
Oh god, yeah.
But I couldn't find it, and I needed to do it real quick because we had to send it to the guy. So I ended up finding that horde.
Yeah. I mean, the horde's still good, but yeah, bone golem would have been fun. And I mean, if you don't know what Baron is or who Baron is, it's one of our targets in our bingo book that actually just got recently done.
Yep. He has been, as far as we know, defeated.
We have to wait for the.
Yeah, we have a review coming out for him that the guy has written up for us, and we'll be posting that on our page.
Yeah.
So you can go and check that out. Really looking forward to that.
God,
Spoiler alert! There was a party of 8. He dropped 6.
yeah. He had to be banished twice.
He had to be banished twice.
That's all we really know.
Yeah, that's about it. And the fact that the party ran in there gun ho, like, we got this. End of round 1, we don't got this.
This is very, very how I picture it. Very Monty Python looking bunch.
Yeah.
They all just run in and then they all just run away.
Yes. Oh god. So this is the bone golem. Large construct, unaligned. AC of 14. It's got 133 HP. Speed of 30. Big strength. Pretty big con. 20 strength and 18 con.
And everything else is negative.
Yeah. With the lowest being charisma at a 1.
God damn, -5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's an unaligned construct of bones.
Yeah. Right.
He's not gonna talk to you. He's not gonna
No.
read into you. It's just I'm here.
You can do damage.
I'm
That's
here
it.
to smash. That's it.
Oh, here's a cool thing. Got damage immunities.
Yep.
Poison.
Yep.
Psychic.
Yep.
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical weapons that aren't antimantian.
Yeah.
Adamantine.
Yep. And I mean that psychic is coming from the fact that he has a -4 to his intelligence, so he's not understanding what we're doing anyway. It's just things do things.
I ain't got no mind.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, I'm stupid. Condition immunities can't be charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned. All makes sense.
I'm with it.
It has dark vision up to 60 feet. It's going to be pretty easy to sneak by this guy, though, because he has a passive 9.
You don't got no eyes.
He can understand the language of its creator. He has several.
Several whole eyes.
It's the chainer guys with all the bobs.
Yeah.
They revolted against the chainer guys. They're all just in a union now. They've had enough. Yeah, they've had enough, so they've gone on strike. And this was the end result.
So it speaks any language its creator spoke, or can speak, or whatever. CR of 9. It has immutable form, so it can't be altered physically. Magic resistant.
Yep.
And it also has magic weapon, so its weapon attacks are considered magical.
I would fucking hope so.
That's kind of cool. But let's see. Bone prison, but we'll get to that. Let's see. Multi-attack, it can make 2 slam attacks.
Sure.
Which is a +8 to hit for the slam, and deals 18 average, 3d8 plus 5 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Then bone prison, which just sounds
What's that?
the golem.
Exactly what it sounds like.
It's a bone prison. I was trying to think something really witty, but I couldn't. The
Got
golem.
a bone to pick with you.
So the golem targets one creature that it can see within 60 feet.
Yep.
A prison of magical bones
Oh,
surrounds the creature.
Duh.
I was really hoping it was more like a rib cage.
I thought it was gonna be like that.
But they have something like that in the Monsters Manual. The Devourer can eat people. The picture is like a dude inside his ribcage, like,
Oh,
and it's a massive, like, giant creature.
So the target must make a DC 15 dex save or become restrained. The restrained creature can break free with a successful DC 20 escape check.
Oh,
Wow.
God. So, Dex.
Yeah, either dex or strength. I guess it's kind of like a grapple.
Yeah, I mean, I want to think that he made it player's choice.
Right.
Just because either you nimbly get through the bones or you fucking break them.
Which I guess is probably like it's you slipping through the bones because then it's got a thing for down here for breaking them. So, or by destroying the bone prison, which is an AC of 20, 50 HP,
Good God.
immunity to poison and psychic damage. And no.
So then, yeah,
just one bone prison at a time.
He left out a dexterity check for the breakout, like the escape, but then gave you the option of punching your way out with an AC of fucking 20.
Yeah.
And 50 HP. So even if you can't, you could try to check your way out and then battle your way out, sure, but you're wasting rounds in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're basically both a DC 20.
Yeah.
So, I mean, pick your best one and try and get out that way.
Fair.
Yeah. And you don't use one.
Time. That's all right though. Locking down somebody like either like your big damage dealer and just sticking him in there.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Now, see, I like this because he can trap somebody and lock them down.
Mm.
If they kill him, that bone prison don't go away.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
So if
no.
nope, it stays.
Oh.
He has to dismiss it.
Yes.
So if you kill him, and you've still got one of your people locked in this cage, and maybe you have, you hear the guards coming down that hallway. We need to go.
Yeah, it's kind of screwed in there.
Reinforcements, yeah.
I mean, so I think that's pretty neat. That gives everybody a sense of urgency.
God, yeah.
And then, you've got somebody like me that may be like, oh, well, bye, guys. You're locked in a cage. I'm going to go.
Get stuck in here. I like this room anyway.
Yeah.
I'll talk my way out of it. It's cool. Right. That's how the bard does it.
I'll just talk my way out. It's another
You're the
one.
Man, you're the whitest bone I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Look at that calcium.
Real bone disease, bro. I just want to let you know.
Ooh, we got an ice golem.
Also nice. You don't see a lot of basic stuff too much.
Yeah. I do like that. Let's see. So,
That's pretty cool.
large construct, unaligned, AC 16. It's got 152 HP. Normal movement speed 30. It's got a 30 strength.
He's topped out.
It's a 30 strength.
Yep.
God.
That is the strongest
Now,
strength we've come
The
across.
one thing that is a mistake
Mm,
is this +5.
it would be plus 10.
Because the 28 was plus 9 or something.
Yeah, so then
28 was
Plus 10,
plus
so
9.
+10. So that's the only mistake unless there's some reason for that.
I don't know. But he's technically the strongest monster we've seen so far.
He is. He definitely is physically strongest. Yeah. Vulnerability to fire.
Or
What?
he's vulnerable to what?
Fire.
Or
Don't know.
you seriously just I put that hand out and you just let me drown. Is what you just did.
Puffer?
Everybody that's watching this is like screaming at their computer right now.
I don't know.
There has literally been an hour and a half where every fucking thing you saw was like, you blow it up.
Blow it up?
Yeah.
Fire.
Vulnerability, meaning that it's vulnerable.
Oh. Whatever.
So this was like right up your fucking alley.
Yeah, I know.
This was like
But I got confused.
this was literally serving you up a home run on a t-ball stand. Like the ball would
Yeah,
move and all you had to
blow
do
it
was
up.
swing.
Okay, so I stopped saying blow it up because you guys kept saying stop blow it up. Then you want me to say blow it up.
and you said vulnerable to power. I think what we're really getting at here is vulnerable to fire or pumper. I mean, yeah, dogs eat ice. It happens. Oh my goodness. Okay. He's vulnerable to cookies and muffins. What's up? Alright. It's straight up immune to cold.
I would fucking hope so.
Yeah. Poison.
Yep.
Psychic.
Yep.
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical that aren't adamantine.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Can be charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned. Obviously, with most things.
I know, but it can be both.
Most
can't-
certainly. It
definitely
can be covered.
It
It
can
could be blown up.
Like, what if that was like a 10th level spell? It's just not. It's
Guys,
like invisible.
I need everybody to go outside. Yeah, well, I need everybody to go outside and just like you're going fucking Super Saiyan. You gotta like make a fist. You gotta flex your muscles. Feel it in your core, your diaphragm.
Your ultra pop state.
Yes.
Yes, you get floppy ears and a wet winky nose, and like the silver.
Alrighty. So yeah,
Plus infinity to nose boops.
yeah.
Yes.
It's got dark vision up to 60 feet, and it can understand any language that's creator spoke.
Sure.
It's a CR8. Let's see. It's got frozen aura. Intense cold radiates from the golem in an aura with a 20-foot radius. A creature that starts its turn in this area takes 3 or 1d6 cold damage. Additionally, the ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult to terrain. When a creature enters this area for the first time on its turn, or starts its turn there, it must make a DC 12 Dex saving throw or fall prone.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
I like it.
And that's just as it moves. Its period is always around it, which I like.
And then they have the answer to his conundrum with Ice Walk.
Yep.
Where he ignores that difficult terrain.
Yep, anything with ice as far as difficult terrain goes.
He's just going to motor on by.
Not if he goes into a lava pit.
I would think that
It would just melt.
even with a 3 intelligence, he might be like, ooh, hot.
Hey, you don't know that.
Fireman!
You don't know. Maybe he thinks it's
I got advice for you. Stay away from fire.
Yeah, right. I like that too. He's like, yeah, anything dealing with ice, he's just not going to be bothered by it, except for lava.
and maybe he thinks it's mist. It's ice mist, and it's just red. And that's
Ice
it.
mist that's red.
And then he just goes in it, and then he gets
I would be very confused. It's red, but it's so cold.
When that happens in God Killers, we know who that is.
Yes. So let's see, we got Ice Death. When the golem is reduced to 0 HP, it shatters an explosion of jagged ice. Nice. Each creature in a 10-foot, within 10 feet of it must make a DC 15 Dex saving throw, taking 3d6 or 10 piercing damage, and 3d6 or 10 cold damage, or half as much on a success. That's pretty nice. Immutable form, it can't be physically altered.
Sure.
Also has magic resistance.
Sure.
Has multi-attack with 2 slam attacks.
And just slam.
Slam, yeah.
slam.
I mean, he's going to +8 to hit, which is pretty nice. 18 average bludgeoning, and then a 4 average cold.
Yep, 1d8 extra cold damage.
So that's pretty nice.
That is what actually sank the Titanic. Just saying it.
Nobody was there to blow it up.
That cursed them and them not using that lava boat when they were trying to fix it.
Hey, they could have done something. They could have lit something on fire, you know.
This fireboat in the ocean is just best idea. What happened to our fireboat? It hit the water. We're doomed.
I like the ice golem though.
I do.
It's pretty cool.
Grave Titan.
Ooh, that one's dope.
That is, for some reason, I'm always drawn to the hands right there.
Yeah.
I went towards that.
To the mouth.
Big
Yeah.
belly mouth.
That's funny.
So let's see. I guess I'll read this time.
Master Servant Necromancer summons the grave thing and listens to you, and then there's another one on the bottom, which is abominable creation, grave titan made from all kinds of stuff. Powerful necromancy does things made of dead.
Okay, cool.
This thing's made
Thank you, PH Dave.
Yeah, right.
Dave. Okay.
I'm either a chemical balance chart or a doctor. Or just Dave with a foot at the beginning. Dave. Dave with a PH. Dave.
Well, you can't have mine, so.
Like all he's DM Dave, and you're Assassin AC Assassin Crystal.
Yeah.
I'm Jim.
Dave 20 by my camera handle. Because I can do D20.
You know what? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna start going by JJ Fletchling.
I'm with you.
Do what?
It's my gnome that I play. That's the Exorcist. That's a fake, but
Oh.
it's very, very, very good at convincing people that he's the best.
Is his last name Fleshling or Fletching?
Fletchling,
Fletchling.
like the
I
Pokemon.
placed it flushing.
Okay. I don't remember that Pokemon. But
It's one, not the newest generation, but it's like fifth, sixth generation.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's the
I know
Firebird
what that
Pokemon.
is, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I knew it had something to do with the bird.
Yeah, I think he's like one of the starter Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Great Titan, which is also a Magic Gathering card.
It is, and it's pretty dope.
It is. It's really good
I
card.
don't know about that.
It's a huge undead, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah, look at his mouth. It's huge.
The mouth is huge. The fin is huge.
The rest
Oh,
of them
well,
are really
it's
small.
the
The mouth
entire
is like 10
stomach.
times the size.
It's the entire stomach. Craziness.
AC of 14,
Nice.
which I would have thought it would have been a little bit harder.
No, he's a big dude.
Yeah, but I would think like
He
the
could eat
natural armor of him it would just like bounce off or something. But yeah,
Catches it
okay.
in his mouth.
Catches it. Kind of cool too. 200 HP and a 40-foot movement speed.
Yeah.
Pretty high strength, pretty high con. Well, actually, very high. Pretty high. 27 strength and a 22 con.
See, that's +8.
Yes, that is a +8.
Man.
And the 30 was a +5.
It
So
was
that
a
was totally
mistake.
wrong.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
We all do it in vulnerable pupper.
This one actually has a high charisma. Higher. With 12.
Higher than normal, yeah.
We got some saving throws, wisdom and con. It's immune to poison damage and can't be poisoned.
Sure.
Dark vision of 60 feet. 9 passive. It can understand common, but cannot speak.
Because it's a titan. It's not a construct.
Got you there. It's a CR10. Undead Fortitude, which is just like zombies.
I swear to God, I thought you said undead 42.
Undead Fortitude.
It's made of 42, the meaning of life.
It's kind of like blue 42, undead 42.
Football references from the guy who doesn't play football.
Yeah.
Like, you're really excited.
I was like, wait, does he know what he's saying?
No.
It's blue 42. That's like
He is
classic.
He doesn't know what the cadence is, but he knows that it's a very basic football term.
Yes.
Quarterbacks hike it.
And hike. And kickoff.
Yes. Congratulations, you got the big word.
And a yard.
Good job.
Yes.
That's the only reason I know. That's probably the only reason I know what a yard is.
Besides what's in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Front yard.
Oh, yeah. Besides that, yeah. The actual measurement of a yard. I think it's in my house. And I was like, wait a minute, what? So yeah, Undead 42 is the same thing as zombies. So whenever they take damage and they would drop below 0, they have to make a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. If they do, they come back with 1 HP.
Oh.
So it could make him relatively hard to kill.
Yeah.
And it's got multi-attack. Titan can makes 2 great sword attacks. Great sword. Ooh, beep beep. The notification didn't come up, but okay. It's a +12 to hit with a reach of 10 feet. It's 29 average damage from the great sword, or 6d6 plus 8. And then we got
29, so at least 60 damage average.
Dang.
Just 29, 29.
More or less, yeah. So let's see.
That ability.
Hurl zombies.
Yeah.
Ranged attack.
Shoot him out of his mouth.
That was
Like I said.
boom, Kirby in this thing.
Yeah, like he's cannon in that shit.
So it's a plus 12 to hit, a range of 60 to 240 feet.
That's most. Yeah, that's everything.
That's big. It's like a longbow.
Well, yeah, so all the ranges we've seen so far have that same measure. 60 to 240.
Yeah.
Anything big enough to chuck that far, you're going to see that range.
All right, true. On average, it's going to do 30 points of damage with it, which is 4d10 plus 8 bludgeoning. And after the attack hits, whether the attack hits or misses, 1d4 plus 1 zombies arise adjacent to the target.
It's basically zombie snowballs.
I don't know, it's more like a fucking gallon.
I just feel like he would crumple up a bunch in his belly cannon and just like huff it out like out of that belly button mouth. And then when they hit it, they just break apart into other zombies.
I dig it.
Like just roll up into a ball. It's just this like flesh cannon ball.
Imagine like
Zombie ball.
like flavor-wise or in-game dodging it,
Yeah.
and not paying attention to it. Like,
Zombie
yeah, you
ball.
can't hit me, and then all of a sudden it's like they're on you because you
Yeah.
pay attention to it.
It made him
Zombie
like
ball.
a foot away and there's and I've got 1d4 plus 1 zombies. There's like brrr.
I like him. I like him a lot. I wish I would. Well, I guess he's not that hard.
Nah.
Even for a CR10. I mean, I guess that hurling zombies thing kind of puts him up there. And
Yeah, because he now he can make his own army, right?
every turn.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he gets 2 great sword attacks and the fortitude.
Yeah, so he is pretty hard. He's pretty hard. The only thing that I might change, I don't know because we would have to play him, but maybe giving that hurl zombies a recharge.
Sure. Might be broken, maybe.
I mean, yes, if you have.
I would also give him a swallow
Yes.
that rapidly kills people, which can then turn PC into zombie fodder.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Like, eats Kava. Kava dies.
Hey,
Spits Kava back out. Now it's Kava zombie.
Nah.
Kava doesn't turn into a zombie.
For all you know, Kava already is.
No, she's not.
You don't know what's going on in my brain. I
We
have resolved.
haven't played that.
You all died,
We didn't.
unfortunately.
Kava never dies. What are you talking about?
Grove.
Guardian.
Yeah, I think you like this
I
one.
do like it. I dig that fucking picture.
It's the Grove Guardian.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I do too. So, a manifestation of nature's own self-defense, the Grove Guardian travels through the wilderness, protecting the land and its inhabitants.
He's like another thing.
It is a fae,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's big. It's
I
hard.
feel like this would be the better version of Stormwolves.
I almost said the more nature.
Yeah, nature balance. Yeah, but I mean, like, I just feel like this is gonna have the same kind of feel to it,
Okay.
but done better.
Okay.
Not quite where we took it, where like, dude, all these cool things can happen, and like, I like what we came up with. I feel like if you put those two side by side, Grove Guardian and the Stormwolf, they would kind of have the same sort of feel because they're both larger,
Mhm.
and then just Grove Guardian done better is what I'm hoping for.
Right. I don't know. I think because I haven't read it yet,
Yeah,
so I think I'm a little bit biased towards the one that we created for the storm.
well, that's totally different.
Yeah.
We just make good stuff all the time. It's always bad and fast with us.
Yeah.
Nonstop. Not always
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's never not good.
Yep.
You can quote me on that all the time, and if you hate it, you're a liar.
You're a liar. Or you're just bad at judging stuff.
Yeah, I would never ask you to judge anything.
So let's see. So we got neutral guardians. Grove guardians do not think of things in terms of wrong or right, nor do they care for laws. So they protect the land. Period.
Yeah.
Silent sentinels. Prior to attacking, Grove guardians will make their presence known to outsiders, observing from a distance and gradually drawing closer. So you're going to see them coming.
Yeah, they're gonna get there.
And forces of nature, or force of nature. The land calls. Wait, the land's calls.
Yep, typo.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't me. So
It's either the land calls or the land's call.
yeah, Grove
Your
guardians.
ass in there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. Grove guardians to its aid. Their numbers increase in accordance to the danger of the situation. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So they can spit them out.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty cool.
the more threatening the party is or the situation is,
Yeah.
the more there's going to be.
And
Yep.
just like how we were making the stormwolves impacts by lightning strikes.
Mhm.
Same sort of situation, like I said.
So let's see. They are large Fae. 15 natural armor AC. They got 71 HP. They got a 50 walk speed.
With it.
Wisdom is their highest.
Okay.
18.
Well, true magic in terms of that,
Very true.
it would be wisdom based.
And then Dex and Strength are essentially equivalent. There are no negatives to the stats here.
No.
With the lowest being 12 con intelligence.
Sure.
It's still +1, so
Yeah.
They're still
still
above
get
average.
something.
We got Dex save and Wisdom save. Perception is a +10, and Stealth is a +6.
Sure.
We got Dark Vision up 60 feet and a passive of 20.
Yeah.
They're not missing much.
Nope.
They can speak Sylvan,
Yeah.
and they are CR 5.
Nice.
They have spellcasting, and they got a spell save DC of 15 and a +7 to hit with their spells.
Yep.
At will, they have Druidcraft and Thorn Whip.
Nice.
Interesting. 11th level. What?
Yes.
What?
That means it's working at the player of 11th level in terms of damage.
Got you. Okay, because that increases as you increase the
Yes.
level.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So it would basically be like 4 or 5 D4 or whatever.
Right. Cool. Cool deal. I wonder how you would flavor that. How do you flavor that? Would you use? Where would the Thorn Whip come from?
Paw.
Huh?
Yeah, because he's got the vines here, so you might make it come out of the nails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like scratch at the ground, whip comes out.
Okay. Let's see. 3 times a day, we got Spike Growth and Silence.
Sure.
That's cool. Once a day, Conjure Animals or Plant Growth.
Also good.
Keen Hearing and Smell, as per normal.
Yep.
Speak with beasts and plants, just as the name suggests.
Yep. He's got tree strike fire.
She stride.
Just like our Stormwolf.
Yep. So, yeah, Tree Stride is once in its turn, the guardian can use 10 feet of its movement to step magically into one living tree and then exit another
Yep.
within 60 feet of it. But yeah, both trees must be large or bigger, like, in a giant forest. I don't think that's that difficult.
Put him with that Forest Guardian one that we were seeing in the first video.
The Forest Walker?
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah.
I'm like, remember when we first saw the picture, I was like, that'd be perfect for Grove.
Mhm.
It's even fucking meant to be.
Yeah. Yeah. True that. Multi-attack can make 2 bite attacks. So it's going to be, it's pretty standard. It's a +6 to hit, 10 average, 2d6 plus 3 piercing, and then you have to make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
I like him.
Something that I'm surprised they don't have and probably would like to see is pack tactics.
Sure. I can see that.
And I would almost think that because they are summoned, they're created by nature, summoned by nature,
Mhm.
I would almost think that they have a singular mentality.
Like the hive mind mentality.
Yes.
I would like to believe that I'd like to see him as more the individual, but I also would like to believe that the pack tactics isn't in there because they're only pulling situational base. They don't move in a pack. One
guess
can
so.
come up 100 can come up.
Mhm.
It all depends on the need for it.
Right.
Like, okay, so maybe not so much the individual, but more so clones of itself. Like,
Mhm.
the land itself just pushes out the same sphere, just broken up.
Right.
And then, yeah, okay, pack tactics. But if it only calls for one, sure, because they're not moving in a pack. They're not pack animals.
Mhm.
Because they're not animals.
It's one here, one there,
Yeah.
wherever it's needing
Mhm.
the spirit. Or
And it
its
can go
guardian.
wherever the hell it wants. It don't have to be in range.
True. Okay.
I mean, pack tactics doesn't hurt, but it's also not an animal.
Yeah.
It's a fae.
I think that other things have pet types that aren't animals. That may be wrong.
Mostly beasts. Usually because you see pack tactics with the keen senses.
Right. Yeah. I think like wolves and hyenas and all that have pet tactics and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah. Okay. I mean, I like him. I like
I
just
think it's
the
pretty cool.
I like the situational fact that the worse the situation, the more these things that will come.
Exactly, and I actually like the fact that he took the time to give a caster level to one of the spells.
Yes, I do too. Yep. Yeah, Thorn Whip at level 11. Or
I like
level.
Thorn Whip though. It's pretty cool.
We'd be going down to H, but I think we'll call it here.
Sure.
Um,
Videos are running for a minute. I mean,
yeah.
we're gonna do more. We obviously haven't gone through the whole alphabet. We were supposed to do some last night, but life got in the way.
Yeah.
So we're catching up now. And I feel it's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
We did what? D, E,
F,
G,
G.
F. Yeah. I'm not in any particular alphabet order.
We did D,
Yeah.
E, F,
E,
G,
D, E, F, G.
Yep.
H
H is next.
is next.
So, do you have a favorite
Right now,
from this list right here?
from this list right here.
From D through G.
Okay.
Yeah, you be thinking about that too.
Thank you.
I've got my top 3. Girl Guardian.
Mhm.
The what's it called? The Grave Titan,
Uh-huh.
and then the Dream Eater.
Yeah, I got you.
Those are my top 3. In terms of where in those top 3, I don't really know. I probably do Dream Eater, Grove Guardian, Grave Titan.
Okay.
But that's a rough idea. But those are my top 3.
Okay. So yeah, top threes.
Mhm.
I can do top threes. Ginormous squirrel. No, I'm joking. That's
Ginormous Squirrel.
it's cool, but it's not something that. How about you? Is the Fern Lizard on yours?
Fern Lizard's pretty fucking
I
cool.
thought
Fern
it was
Pupper.
cool.
The Fern Lizard is
That
pretty
one?
fucking cool.
Is one of my favorites, and the Frost Giant one I like,
Okay.
and the Fusion Elemental one.
The Fusion Elemental is good too.
Yeah.
Um,
That's one of my top 3 would be the Fusion Elemental, the Gilman,
Gilman's good too.
and probably Grave Titan.
Sure.
I like the Grave Titan.
I like the ghouls.
Okay. Yeah. No, the ghouls were kind of cool.
The Pack Demon was good.
Yeah.
I like the Pack Demon too. Like, there's so many really good ones. I would have to more so look at, because now that I'm like looking at the entire list, because some got a little bit lost in there. But in terms of ones I were like at the bottom of my list,
It's not talking about the Feyote right
the
there.
Feyote is definitely on the lower end of that list.
Right.
The Frost Giant Jarl is good,
Mm.
but he's just a Frost Giant. He can command other ones, which is decent.
I would honestly have to say the Fallen Angel. Why does that say Fallen Angel Dragon?
I don't know. But yeah, the Fallen Angel's on the lower end.
Yeah.
There was a lot of missed opportunity, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Fallen
Good
Angel.
idea, good framework, but just you've got make him fucking meaner. That's really all I'm saying. Just give him more teeth.
Yeah, maybe some kind of. I would maybe like to see some kind of domain type thing, like almost like a layer,
Sure.
but on a much smaller scale of Strahd,
Sure.
where he's basically taking over a city or something.
I'm with you. The demons were okay. I liked the paralyze. I liked the explode.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the fun aspect.
I actually dug the dire anglerfish.
I did too. I did like that one too. The evil doll was
It's
it was as good as the first time we saw it, and I mean I guess that would just given the abilities it has made it way cooler.
oh yeah, no, I mean just from the ones that we didn't go over in that other video, because Evil Doll is by far one of my top favorites
Evil doll was good.
altogether.
Evil doll was good.
I
I mean the Fern Lizard was fun.
I think the Fern Lizard was fun.
what do you think about the Gazillion? I mean, I think that's more. It kind of falls in line with the Fallen Angel, where it's very RP.
Yeah, there's a little too much missed potential for me on the Gazelle because of the fact that I actually forgot it was there. I forgot it was even in there.
I mean, I understand that. Yeah.
Like it had some cool things, but it's kind of like the Aarakocra. Like, yeah, you got him. This isn't so much a playable character race.
Mhm.
It's just, it didn't quite gel. So
I feel you.
it was more so kind of lost in the way. But that's just me.
What did you think about the where were they? The golems.
The golems I dug.
Right.
The golems I really dug. There was not a lot of golems to begin with through like the monster manual or anything like that, and they all kind of do the same thing. These ones just felt a little bigger. Yeah, a little meaner, and I like that.
Because we had the bone.
And the ice.
Oh, was there another one? I thought that was a third one.
Grave Titan would have been the third one that kind of fell into that classification. It was Titan.
I think it was just the bone and the ice
It
one.
was the bone and the ice with the actual bones.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I thought there was a third one. But I guess it was that Titan that really
The Grave Titan would have been the third one that kind of like fills in the gap.
Yeah. Yeah, if it didn't have to load like this, I would just like scroll through them real quick.
Because there's so much info on a PDF, it takes a second.
Yeah. It happens.
But yeah, I mean the golems are good. I like them a little more than some of the monster manual ones. And like I said, the Jarl, I dig him. I like him. He's mean. He's got a lot more utility, but in the end, he's just a more utility giant. And that's fine.
Right.
It's not bad in the least, but in terms of like favorites go, it just wasn't that far up there.
Right. I feel like the ginormous squirrel is one of those things that you could throw in. I don't know exactly how to word it, but it's more like a mishap.
Sure.
That a wizard actually created this thing, and now you got to go try to fix it.
Do you remember?
It's more like a joke than a.
Do you remember the unglued sets?
Yeah.
That's what that.
God, yes.
That's what that feels like to me.
I made an entire deck of the unhinged unglued.
Yeah, that's what that feels like to me. The ginormous squirrel feels like an unglued set of monster base. It's kind of like a Tarrasque.
Yes.
It's there. It's got a lot of damaging potential. It's got a lot of things it can do. It's very fucking chuckle funny. But you don't really put it out there. You're never really going to see this in a game unless you're basing the entire game around this thing for ha-has and a one-shot.
I would do it for a really cool fight scene if I had a player that constantly used conjure like woodland creature or something. Sure. And
Wild magic it goes wrong.
essentially, but like, and then for that, like, if they constantly use it, like, I knew 100% that they would use it, and then it'd be the one time they don't.
It's very.
I'd throw a Tarrasque at them, and then let them accidentally summon this thing, and like, ride it on top of it. Go, Fluffy! Go!
It's also very, very Naruto style.
Yes!
Like, he'd be the I don't know the Japanese word for, but it would be like the extra.
Fourth?
Yeah. Kasanian would be the 3.
Yeah, that's legendary.
But each
that's
Nissan. San is 3.
I knew it at one point. She knows it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So he'd be like the 4th, like the redheaded stepchild who couldn't really get his summon down. He's got a big squirrel. But it can't ever do anything because it's a squirrel. It's just always all over the place.
You can't keep him on track running off and down.
It's not like the boss toad or the slug or anything else like that. Like those are all silly too, but at least they can stay focused. Squirrel's not staying on track. So yeah, ginormous squirrel's fun. It definitely has that ha factor. So like again, not my favorite, but nowhere near bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's like beyond situational. It's like I said, I would have to know 100% for a fact that it was going to work the way I needed it to work as a DM
Oh god, yeah.
to even consider putting it in.
It's a fun thing. It'd be like if I wanted to kill everybody, but in a really funny way, use a Tarrasque or a ginormous squirrel.
I don't know. I throw in a ginormous squirrel because nobody's going to take it seriously. Not really.
Until it kills somebody.
Yes, and then it's going to be like, I don't know.
Tarrasque is scary in itself because if you've never dealt with a Tarrasque, you don't really know what's going on. It's like, oh, it's a big dinosaur.
I don't know. Most people at least know the name Tarrasque. The name is legendary.
Prime example. If we had never mentioned it and make jokes about it, like most people play D&D do, and you just heard the term Tarrasque,
Yeah.
Would it even stir any emotion in you whatsoever?
Not if, you know.
Like if this is when you first started playing and you're playing Kava and I'm like, oh, suddenly it's Rask. Would you be like, oh god, that's scary, we need to run, or would you be like, I'm gonna try and kill it?
I probably would have said I was going to try and kill it.
Exactly. Case in fucking some people are just that murder hobo-y that they don't really know.
It's a giant squirrel.
It's like the guy who's gonna try to fight
If
the
I didn't
fucking
know what it
oncoming
was,
locomotive.
I didn't know what it was, and you guys didn't tell me about it. I probably would have just said,
And I mean, like,
okay,
same thing with
yeah.
like a giant squirrel. Except like, okay, Jurassic, most people are like, oh god, this is bad. Time to run. We need to leave. We're all gonna die. So we did something wrong today, and the DM hates us. Giant squirrel's like, oh, it's a big squirrel. That's stupid. I want to be his friend, and then he kills him. So I think that adds a little more terror to it. It's like you with the owl bear. It's like, I want it to be my friend, and it's like it's not gonna be bad, and then it attacks you anyway. But in this case, you mean a giant squirrel, like, you're gonna be my friend, and
No,
then
I'm
it kills you.
you.
And the party goes, oh my god, I just ate you. Like this just happened, and you're like, oh my god, I just
Well,
got
he
killed by a
wanted to
squirrel.
be his friend, so I guess that's...
Then it instills a little bit of fear, like, okay, we have to try and kill it. Sure, you can take nips away at it.
The AC is
Blow it up.
It does thunder damage on top of that.
Still blow it up, though.
You can still blow it up,
You
and
can
it
certainly fucking try.
and it kind of starts itching the spot that you blew up.
Yes.
But okay,
Blow up its head.
outside.
Really do
Any closing notes? Any closing thoughts?
I'm still thoroughly happy with everything.
I am too.
I still like
Even the
it.
ones that aren't super fantastical or crazy, like the gnolls and the goblins, they're just different variations, add a little more depth to your fucking pulling pool.
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
Yeah, no.
Fix your typos. You probably won't, because God forbid you're never gonna fucking see this. But that aside, it's still, I'd still say it's batting 1,000 the whole way through.
Yeah,
So
no.
far from A to fucking H.
Yeah.
I can't be like, no, this is really bad. And I mean, we've torn apart some shit pretty quickly
Yeah.
and gone, no, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah. I mean, we really try not to hold back our
No.
thoughts on it.
No, because we want the same thing for our shit.
Yeah. Be honest. We tell you when we really fucking like something.
Oh god, yeah. We do something like this where it's like, oh, I really like these. Let's do it.
We talk for 20 minutes on it. But AC, anything from you?
All I gotta say is I like the ones I picked, and that was...
And that was
I
it.
liked. Yep.
Make more stuff I like.
Blow 'em up.
Make things vulnerable to cover. She's gonna do it anyway.
Almost like a blow 'em up.
Exploding puppers.
Right, that's all I can see.
No,
It's
they're not exploding peppers.
but like all I'm seeing is like a super fireball thing that's like wah, and it takes the form of a pupper.
A little dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Okay. As long as they're not getting hurt, but they're getting hurt. I'm okay.
Yeah. The
If they
pupper
touch the
explodes, but
pupper-
then
If
reforms.
they touch the pepper, then, you know, they're poisoned.
They're poisoned, but die. It's instant death. I need you to make a DC 1000.
They're blown up, which in her language means fire, but they're poisoned, but it's a pupper.
Where's the lightning come in though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because that was her excuse for the other one. Like, it's fire lightning. It's not fire and lightning. There's no comment there. It's fire lightning, so I can do fire.
Fire, like, looking like a lightning bolt. There you go.
Fire looking like a lightning bolt.
Yes. I'm not.
Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like that's a good place to close it on.
Yeah.
Fire looking like a lightning bolt.
Sure.
Thanks, guys, again for tuning in with us and going through more of the Monster Day Compendium by StoneStrix's. Thank you, StoneStrix's, for making this fucking book and
Definitely.
us finding it. Thanks us and thank the internet.
I want to thank my mom.
And I'm sure your mom would watch this for a second and then you get a buttload of things on there like, yeah, you didn't thank me.
Okay, for those of y'all that are like, your mom watches this. Like my mom's a pretty cool chick.
Sure.
Like she played D&D with us one time.
Yes, she did.
And so like I like messaged her with the link for this, and was like, hey, you know, if you want to ever check me out, because my family knows that we do this and stuff, and
You're supportive.
yeah, they're more or less supportive.
You didn't really back me up there, but okay.
They're more or less supportive.
I mean, I think you're a little more less supportive of me saying your parents are supportive.
every once in a while, I might get this, which is what happened in this case, where she was like, "What is this?"
What do you think?
Did you read the message? we're going over some monsters. Okay.
You're a nerd.
Right. It's like I was halfway expecting some kind of like
Oh, that's cool.
Napoleon Dynamite picture to pop up.
Fuck for Pedro. Get out.
Yeah.
Eat your food and go to bed. No one wants to watch you talk.
Right. But okay, guys. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna try and get maybe this weekend.
Yeah.
Go through a couple more.
Try to finish it.
Yeah, we'll try and get it done by this weekend.
I would like to.
Yeah. Things may slow down just a little bit because I have like 5 more members of my family moving in.
Yeah, life's gonna get in the way.
So yay. But no, so we're gonna try and keep it on a schedule. Try at least once a week. Try and pop in and say hi to y'all.
Yeah.
But till next time, I'm Jim.
I'm Dave.
AC.
Thanks for taking a look behind the screen. And remember, don't bruise your melon. Or coconut if you prefer.